But because I'm a woman of faith, I know that it will happen. I wish it was happening a little bit sooner, but God's timing is not our time. So then again, I should thank Miss Donago for initiating a program on this platform that could inspire myself, and I'm sure she would have inspired other persons as well.
Many others, yes.
Right.
Nice. In everything that we do, as it is said, there is good and bad inside of us. Sometimes our intentions are really good, but maybe how we do it is not necessarily the best. Do you care to share any particular challenge that a program like this, a program like this comes with, any challenge that you want to expound on?
To be honest with you, in social media, you face harsh criticism. You are attacked from top, down, below, left side, right side, front side, back side, every side. And at times, really, it can get to you, and if you're not careful, it brings out the worst in you. I myself went back to the point where I conducted myself in such a manner that I was not pleased with. So it can it can also put a burden on your family relationship.
I was just about to ask you about that.
Anything to say, Kevin?
I just wanted to ask, although you speak about the negative side of social media,
Mom J is on the line.
Let's talk about the positive side
share
of social
guys.
media.
Look why look at me did the
How
wrong
important
line.
social media is to you and your charity.
Again, for me, please.
I was just asking, how important is social media to you and your charity?
Mom, that's Mom J.
Social media is very important because this is the medium through which I am able to connect with the entire diaspora. So it is very important, not just for getting funding for my project, but for spreading the word of God also. When you go inside of a church, you can only minister to persons that are sitting in front of you.
Phone.
When you take it on a social media platform, you are ministering to thousands, millions across the world. So if for funding, I am able to reach more people. I am able to get funding at a faster pace than if I were to go from door to door and ask persons. So it is very effective.
Brilliant. So before we are running short of time now, so could you please give out your social medias, and also if anybody wants to make a donation, please let us know how they can contact you.
All right, so my social media information on Facebook, I am Mom J's, and that is spelled M-O-M.
Nervous? Me so nervous. I want to Alicia, but me look nervous. Nervous for what?
On Instagram,
Keep it quiet.
On YouTube,
I'm just waiting.
Foundation. Our WhatsApp number is 1876
Hi, Lady Ann Karen.
528. If anybody wishes to make contact in order to donate to my charity, before I go, I also want to say that there's an ongoing food drive with my charity. Food is what people need more than anything else. Whether you live in a home or you live in the street, people always need to eat. And so I appeal for persons to donate food, whether you want to donate monetary or otherwise.
Marisa, leave me now. Leave me alone.
Okay, Mama J.
Leave me alone.
Yes, Mama J.
Yes.
So me go and do my lashes.
Take some time out.
I go and do my lashes today, guys.
Thank you. Keep up the good work.
No problem, Mama J.
Patricia Knight, which way you see me? Which way you see me, Patricia Knight?
Bless up, big up.
Yeah, man. All right, cool.
Alright, Skipper, let's just go for that break and just carry in Anna, you know.
Let's go for that break and carry in Anna. Ding, giling, 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 giling. Hello?
Hold on, Anna, we're going for a hard break. That's what we're going to do.
Alright, go on for the break. Come on here, guys. Then I go for a break and bring me right through. Yeah, my people. So you see, Marisa, it's my time now, girls. Ladies and gentlemen, Welcome to my live interview at Silk Radio UK. Murder! Well, I'm pause this. You know, the people know that from where I go. I'm pause this. Never pause that, people. Yeah. I'll put on my lip gloss. Fix up on my lip. People, I mute it because I don't want to know that from me over here, my love. It's my turn. It's my time now, guys. Hear my song then. Plus my song. I don't know what tomorrow may bring, but I am feeling I am alive. There must be a reason. My heart's still beating. It's all about the inches. My heart's still beating. I'm like, I'm out. You know what I like? You know what I know what's over there? I'm a demo over there. Put your hands on. It's all about my inches.
Yes, Anna.
Hi, good evening.
Yeah, welcome to Silk Radio, Anna.
Thanks for having me.
Good evening, Miss Anna. I'm DJ XL.
No, it's not. It's not Miss Anna. It's Lady Anna.
Lady Anna. And I was going to say Lady Anna. Good evening, Lady Anna. How are you this evening?
Good evening. I am fine. I'm doing great today.
That's brilliant to hear. So can you tell us a bit about your charity?
Well, my charity is a registered charity, and yesterday we celebrated 1 year of going charity on social media. We have charity before that, but started to record 1 year now, and I'm based in Mandeville, Manchester, in Jamaica for certain. And my charity mostly look out for the elderly persons and the vulnerable persons who are living on the street, the homeless persons.
And I love the name, Blessings Have to Flow. I mean, it just describes exactly what you do.
Yeah, indeed.
So how long in total has your charity been running?
As I said before, yesterday we celebrated 1 year. So yesterday is 1 year, and so it's 1 year and 1 day since I've been recording charity. I've been doing charity from a child growing up.
Okay, so what drove you to form this particular charity 1 year ago?
You know, one day I was in Clarendon. I was driving in Clarendon, and I met this lady, a lady who are always looking out for right through. So the lady asked me now if I could assist her to make up a bathroom, because she was defecating in the bushes for 35 years, and she wanted me to assist her to make up a bathroom. So I said, okay then, I always give you food and stuff like that, but I cannot afford to make a bathroom for you on my own. So when I went to visit her one time, I recorded her when I went to visit her, and I posted it on Facebook. And when I posted on Facebook, person started to donate, and it kicked off from right there.
and from there you've been growing. So how has COVID affected you? Because obviously you started a year ago, so you started kind of during...
Hold on, I'm getting a lot of echo. I'm getting a lot of echo and I'm not hearing what you're saying clearly.
Maybe we need to reconnect. Big D?
Welcome. Yeah.
How you doing, Lady Anna?
I'm great.
Are you hearing me a bit better?
Yeah, I'm hearing a bit better now.
Okay. Yeah. So welcome to Silk Radio. My name is Mr. Mighty out of Vibes FM UK.
Okay, Mr. Mighty.
Yes, Lady Anna. I believe I was watching you in the Easter trying to get a truck
In the
to move some stuff.
In the Easter?
In the Easter, in the holiday period, you were trying to get a truck
No,
to move some stuff.
I don't think that was me.
Oh, am I mixing you up?
Yeah.
I'm sure it was blessings after flow.
I was trying to get a truck today to take some stuff.
Oh, was that today? Oh, was that today?
Yeah,
Okay.
today.
It was today. I was watching it as well, so it must have been. Yeah, it must have been today then.
Yeah, well,
Did you manage to get a truck?
no, what happened is the person that I contact with yesterday to get the truck to take the material, and we make some arrangements. However, when I called him to deliver the material, he said he's going to be there in 30 minutes. I called him in an hour time, and he said him there one place I drink some rum, so him now gonna really make it. So then now,
Yeah, rum bar.
yeah, so I went searching for another truck, and then I meet up with this man. So I asked him how much is it to take the material. Him tell me $15,000. So I said, no sir, the price are too expensive because I carry material up there before and never let me pay. And him say, but my girl, you go on like say, I feel your money I spend. After not for your money, people have money I spend. So I was really, really angry. So I leave and I was trying to get another truck, but the time get too late. So the other truck that I got, he can't take the material until tomorrow.
Okay. I could see you were really upset with the one who let you down, and then the other one I tried.
No, man, I not hear what you say, but appear nice in your background. It's a break up.
I could hear that you were very disappointed.
Hold on.
Can we take a break?
Okay, I'm alive. Something wrong with me something there, guys. I don't know what happened, but I appear nice.
Are you hearing now?
The number called me back again, so I go answer it. Hello?
How is that?
Yeah, Greek. Yeah, get that right. Yeah. She's there.
And
Lady Anna is there.
Lady Anna?
Yes, sir.
Are you hearing us better now?
Yes.
Sorry about all of this disturbance. You know how it go with the connection, sometimes it just gets bad after a while.
Yes, so
Yes.
I was saying that because the man told me that it was $15,000 and I told him to take off something and give me the better price. I wasn't upset at that moment, but when he said, yeah, when I can your money I spend, and the people have money, then me get really, really angry because he knows that is not the original price to carry anybody goods go to that destination. And he's charging me extra because he's thinking that the money is easy come, easy go. So I was really, really pissed off.
I understand, man. I could see your frustration in that situation.
Yeah.
But tell me something, Anna, Lady Anna. What does your charity, apart from it sounds like you do building for people, so you build houses and stuff. But what else? Because I hear you talking about carrying.
Yeah,
materials and stuff.
Yeah, the material that I was taking, the material is to build a 1-bedroom bathroom for an elderly couple. But so I renovate person's place, and if an elderly couple live in a deplorable condition and they reach out to me, I try to assist them. If the program can assist them, I try to assist them. And if persons want to start a small business and they call for assistance, then the program also help them. The program also help a lot of kids to go back to school, get stationaries and stuff like that. The program also feed a lot of homeless persons, you know.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, sound like you're doing a lot.
So let me just say to you, one of your biggest fans named Mina, she just called me and said to big you up.
Yeah, big up yourself, Mina, every time, yeah. Mina, I know Mina, remember some of the people, big up yourself, Mina, every time, right out of London.
Yeah, she loves you, she loves you.
Yeah, she always support me, she always watch me.
Because they're killing my phone. They're killing my phone at the moment, just calling and I can't answer them. So everybody want to talk to you. Big up Donovan.
Shanavan.
Big up Donovan.
Donovan and Mina, big up a nice clean self, Mina, every time. You know, see, you always support me, I always have my back, and I just want to let you know that I really appreciate it. Really appreciate the strength. You know, see, woman power, we say. And big up yourself in a Donovan, because you know, see, the man them over there around the place to keep the thing firm.
And Anna, I'm gonna ask you before Shari, alright, go Shari or Kevin, and then may I skip over
Hi, Lady Anna.
Hi, Shari.
I am sorry. I see you're doing big things in Jamaica. Our social media network is growing. It has grown tremendously. And you're young, vivacious, you're strong, and willing to help. What would you say is one of your most memorable moments since you've started this program?
One of my most what?
Memorable moment. A moment that stands out for you since you've started.
You want the good one or the bad one?
You can give me both.
Well, I can remember, frankly, I was helping this lady. I spoke about it on my 1-year anniversary for the program. I was helping this lady. This lady was living in a deplorable condition. She was sleeping like on 4 crates. And this program, when I met her, she was sleeping on 4 crates. This program has refurbish her place, grill it up from back to front, give her a proper bathroom so she don't have to go outside. She's an elderly person, and she never watched TV for much years. I miss her ears, I mean, whole heap of years. She don't have an inside bathroom for many years. This program has helped her to get even a fridge, electricity and everything. And at the end of the day, when the program is boiling, when her project is boiling down and she set up now and she nice and she up on top of things, her granddaughter was planning to let someone that is living in the same lane rob me when I come with the donations and stuff like that, because sometimes I have donations for numerous amount of persons. So you know, me not gonna have the money, I'm gonna give just that person alone. So they was setting up my life right there, so I had to flee. And but God was on the job. God is still in control. That didn't deter me from stop doing charity or stop helping persons. But I just one of them days.
Yeah, so that would be like a big moment. Wow. No, I'm saying that would be like a big moment.
You have some playback in your background?
Sorry?
You have something playing in the background when you're speaking, it's echoing.
Somebody phone echo.
I'm not sure. It's not me.
Well, you know, I was
You can hear me?
Yeah, when you're speaking, I'm hearing what you're saying twice.
Wow.
And when I speak, I'm hearing myself twice also. I don't know what happened. Hello?
Yo.
Skipper, play some Go for me reconnect it.
Or turn us down a little bit, Skipper.
Yeah, something turned on.
Guys, the live I echo too much. Kenisha,
She's gonna read all that. Yeah, let's read.
hello?
Yeah. That sound better? Yeah, it sound better. Anna, you hear me?
Yeah, me hear better now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. Yes, I was saying you explained, what you explained is like a bittersweet moment for you. You said you had another experience that you wanted to share?
Not really. Me have too much experience. And me talk a lot to me. You see, living truth, I speak a lot. And if me start talk, it will take up the whole time because I whole heap of experience on this charity platform here. Whole heap.
Right.
Even I remember one time this little
No, one of your fans they say, True, you're going live. You're going live with you think they say, what if is that echoing the
No, another that echo come here hear good now.
Okay, that's good then. Yeah, alright. Me and Skipper. Oh, you never finish, Harry?
No, I just wanted her to tell me a little about her elimination process because we're in Jamaica and there are a lot of needy people, sorry to say. The challenges are there are many. So I'm sure you get requests that will make you feel overwhelmed because, of course, you can't help everybody. So tell us about what your elimination process would be.
Yeah, like
selecting an ideal candidate.
Like, you know, this made me feel really, today I was on the road and this made me feel really overwhelming of this lady from Bulby. She called one day to say that she's hungry and she don't have anything at all to eat. And she's asking if me can get some food for her. So I told her that I was on the live at the time and I told her that I'm all the way in Mandeville. It's impossible for me to get some food for her. Anyway, me feel really bad and broken when she said she don't have nothing at all to give her kids and to eat. So me tell her, I say, alright, I am on the live now. So you're gonna talk your number and me tell the people who watch your live, say, guys, if anybody can reach out and bless this lady with some money where she can buy some food or bless her with some food stuff, I would really appreciate it. Don't contact her if it's not something you're going to give her to assist her in this time because she really need the food. Anyway, she get the food and me tell her, say, I'm living too far from her, so I can't do anything much for her. And then today now, she called me and she said she wants stove and she wants something else. And I said, miss, remember to me tell her, say, me can't come and send a Bulby because you live too far from me. And she still a call every minute and I don't know if me get confused. I wonder if she really want me to live from Mandeville to come a Bulby. Remember, sometimes some people come from a Spanish town and I can't make it go Spanish town. And when me can't go Spanish town, because guess what? You see, in this charity thing, you have to have wisdom. Because God call food, but you know, keep none. Certain places, you definitely... me not go. Me don't know about nobody else. Certain places, me not go. Because at the end of the day, I want to do good, but yet still me love my life more than me love anything else in the world. So, some people call it from all in a Spanish town area or some other areas, and the more if you assist them, when you tell them say you can't come, or they are too far away from you, they start using a whole heap of indecent language to you, and start cuss you out and a bag of things, and then I feel bad in myself and I say, boy, what me really are the wrong? Them people are really expect me to come all the way to Spanish town.
Easy. It don't make sense. You go out of your jurisdiction and out of...
True, because they can rob you. They will set you up and rob you. True.
They with a lot of people, them have different reasons why them call you.
Nice.
Alright.
So,
Anna, okay.
you can go big day.
One shot. No, man, go on, man.
I just want to ask you, where do you see the program, like within the next 5 years? Or to make it simple, you could just tell us what are your goals for your project, and you know, what are the expectations? What can we expect from your program?
Well, I hope, hopefully in the next 5 years I might have a bigger team in when I'm going out to feed the homeless. I might have a bigger team who is more braver, because like right now when I go to feed the homeless persons, everybody will go with me always afraid. Them scare the mental challenge persons them when you go to go feed them. And when you go with food to give them, or you go with one look of money to give them, no matter what small it is, they are so calm. But the persons who I go with normally afraid and stuff. So I hope say 5 years from now I want more of persons who are not scared. So when we go out, we have more help and stuff like that. And 5 years from now, I hope and wish that I could even get one look here we can have as a food center. When we know say Ireland every 2 weeks or every month persons can come and get food from there. That's what I'm thinking about. I would really like to have somewhere like that, because a lot of persons here that are living in and around us, they are hungry, and some of them really not have it. And when I give them a look small, some of them really appreciative of it. I mean, I tell you from experience. At daytime, sometimes I have all 20 somebody I call my phone because they're hungry. Sometimes in my sleep, I literally hear the people that call me and tell me, say, them hungry, them not have nothing to eat, and them ask me can give them some food. Sometimes I can't even sleep. So if you have a area where persons can come to get food, then I think that would be a great idea. I would want to have something like that, or even a center where I have a couple of rooms and elderly persons can come there like a golden age or so. Elderly persons can stay there, live and get looked after and stuff like that. And at the end of the day, they can stay there until the pastor of the family member come and get them, or the program bury them if it's possible. I would really love to do something like that in Mandeville.
Right, sounds good. But before I go though, I want you to tell me, do you do anything else outside of the charity? I know some people balance, juggle along in balance, but it's a lot, and it takes a lot of commitment. So do you do other things of your own? Anything?
Of my own? You mean if I work?
If you work, some people do a little business, whatever it is.
Oh, that's what I mean.
Family, some people dedicated to them family, kids growing.
Well, to tell you the truth, I have my charity going. I do my charity on my own timing, because yes, I work, and my life is not transparent. I have my business going. My life is not transparent, so I don't wish to say what business I'm doing. But I have a job. I have people that works for me. I'm 32, breast milk still up on my mouth, but me kind of hold up made up a one little place up a one corner. So me have my little business I go, and me have personal work for me. So I do the charity on my own timing. I'm flexible when it comes on to the charity.
Okay, nice.
Alright, and Anna, just got you. I get all calls from Canada a little while, and I can't bring them. They want to come on and talk to you, but I'm not gonna take them on the ear, cause I know what they want to ask you about. Cause they just feel like you doing the charity, Miss Dana doing the charity, Mr. Anson, Sasha, and all of us doing this charity. Like, feel like they getting money out of this. Not doing it for just charity to help people, not getting money out of it. So I just want you to tell them that.
Oh, so that them want come and ask me? And that them want come and ask me?
Come on.
Yeah. So a man thinketh, so is he. If your heart is dirty, you can't expect to think that you're gonna see John Tom out there and expect John Tom's heart is going to be clean. So a man thinketh, so is he. I work very, very hard. Sometime I have to wake up in the morning 4:30 and get ready to go to my job at 6 in the morning. You understand? Coming Monday and Tuesday, I will be having person that I have to train to do my work that I want them to do. You understand what I'm saying? So charity, I do charity on my free time when me want to do it, when me find time to do it, and me not take orders from nobody else. Somebody send the money and they think they're gonna tell me, say, okay, carry the money go to John Puss today. It that no work because I buy petrol to put in my vehicle most of the time. Sometimes persons might send a look at thing and say, Lady Anna, buy some petrol and put in your vehicle or whatever the case is. Most of the time, 98% of the time, I buy my own petrol to put in my vehicle. When me carry the service, license, fitness, and me have to do it. Anybody will come with me, and me have to buy them lunch. Where I am a giving person. You see, before this charity, guess what happened? Before this charity, I give a lot of young people, young friends, like myself, my things. You understand? So you see, the money what me normally give them, me use it by petrol and put it in my car. Because when me look at me, see who me I go look for, they are in more desperate situation than who me normally give it to. So me go give, me put gas in my car and go look for them and give them. So charity not pay away. Sometimes one person might send you something, so buy some petrol or buy some lunch, or whatever the case is. Once in a while, a person will send you something and say buy some whatever. Because some persons, when them send you donation, them expect say them send it today, and you must go deliver the money today. And I know so I go, me do charity on my timing. Because you see when I put money in my pocket, me do it first before me do charity. I love to help, I love to give, but my business what me I do come first. Charity come after. I still have a daughter that I have to take care of. So, and at one point, me did a go to school before the COVID coming and everything. I have to balance school, my business and charity, and my daughter to take care of. So, me do charity for my own timing. Me not really do charity full time. Can't do it full time.
A caller from Canada, Pepper, say him like your ear, Anna. Him like that weave, that flat weave. What is a blonde ear and
Yeah, it's a blonde ear. It's a braided wig.
Okay.
It's a braided wig. Yeah.
A lady, Shari, an excel have to get one like Anna would.
I'm going to look at her Facebook when I'm through with the show tonight. So I can take that.
No, cause she's live now, and there's a call from Canada coming and tell me to tell her they like her. Alright, we're going to this now. Skipper, then you was watching Anna. Anna, so how you go to the petrol station and no money in your purse when the car is supposed to full up? What you got done?
When I went to I was going to visit a lady in Clarendon. When a fire she live way up in a one bush, she live far. So when I went to the gas station normally, I would normally fill up my tank when I go to the people in my car, man. I would normally fill up my tank when I go to the gas station. However, when I go to the gas station, I realized that I didn't have enough money in my purse to fill up my tank, and the money what I have in my purse could have full up my tank, but if full up my tank and buy lunch, but it couldn't buy enough gas to carry me to Clarendon and carry me back because my tank never empty. However, me couldn't believe because normally ask them to full up my tank, and when me go, me never tell them to full up the tank this time. Me looking at the purse first. Coincidentally, me never normally do that. Me just always say full up the tank. Anyway, I go up on live because I have to tell the people them this time. I couldn't believe. So me really take up empty purse and not take up the money to buy lunch and stuff. I was with my daughter and another girl. So I came on the live and I was talking about it. However, when I was on my way to Clarendon, on my journey to Clarendon, I stopped to get some Ensure for the recipient that I was going to visit. One of my followers on this program, she called me, or I'm gonna call her Angel of God. She don't want anybody to know her name, so I call her Angel of God. She sent me some money and told me to fill up my gas and buy lunch on my way going and buy lunch for all of us. So that's how it goes.
Yeah, I hear that. Yeah, you was talking, so you're not gonna get no lunch, and when I see you there drinking coconut and you get a lot of food. Yeah, we watch a lot, you know.
Yeah, man. Yeah, when we go up on the lady now. when me reach up on the lady when I go visit now, one of our family member pick coconut jelly and give me coconut for drink. And them give me cane, but me can't eat cane because we having braces. But them give me cane and me care about the cane and carry it go to work and share the cane with my workers at work. And I give some to my good friend Wendy who always help me with the charity right through. And the yam now I share it with the girl that was coming with me and give some to Wendy also. And the yam them is nice. Sometimes you go and visit these recipients. Some of them really, really nice. And if they have anything like Grand Provision, they will give it to you.
King Kenny from Germany say hello, big up yourself, and Stinger in London say big up yourself, just go on. Ivan say big up yourself, Joan say go and big up them, watch them I was saying. I want to give out your social media network or they can reach you to donate money for you, Anna.
Okay, so anybody is watching this video, this live broadcast, and you would like to donate to my program name on Facebook, the name is Blessings Have to Flow. On Instagram and YouTube is Anna Blessings. So on Facebook is Blessings Have to Flow, and my contact number is 1-876-790-2588. That's 1-876-790-2588. And I am letting persons know that a lot of persons been using my Facebook to make fake profile, taking on my videos, making fake profile, inboxing persons to tell them to send money and stuff like that. I'm just letting persons know this, that I do not inbox anyone at all, and I do not ask anyone at all in private for a donation. If I need any donation or any assistance to do my project that I'm doing, I will come live and ask for the assistance. And everybody can see me now whisper in a corner and ask nobody, so I'm not going to inbox you. So if anybody inbox you with a fake page, it is not me. Please don't send your money, do not get scammed. And it's one phone number only I have, so if you're not sure, please call for listen my voice first. Because me glad of my voice strong and heavy. Nobody can carbon copy it, and me alone voice on so. You understand? So call first, hear my voice, make sure it's me before you make a donation, because people, I take on my video and I make whole of a fake page. I don't know what's so excited about my video them, but them I move with them real quick. So my number again is 1-876-790-2588.
Anna, I very private question. Select a case if you married and have a boyfriend.
It's select a case if you married and have a boyfriend?
Yeah, it seems like him interested in you. He'll see you in that red dress and he's very fancy.
Then if me married, how would the boyfriend me have a husband who don't have?
I think you're married.
Oh, I'm dating. I'm dating right now. I'm great. I'm not seeking, guys. I am not seeking a relationship. Let me just tell you this. I'm not seeking a little relationship. I'm happy and settled in a relationship. I'm still get married. All right?
Select that kid. Big up yourself, Mr. C. Oh boy.
Miss G,
it's really nice.
Thank you so much. Sorry.
yeah, my lady Anna, Miss G says big up.
Big up yourself, Miss G. Every time.
Yeah, blow up the radio, Anna. Everybody want to just say IT. I didn't know that I saw you famous. Anna, I watch you and Skipper watch you when you go to Miss Dana and buy person that cake in December. The cake eat good as the ice and it.
Why me I tell you same? I just start talking and nobody starts scratching me, I get nervous. It come like Auntie Dana stand up in her cake them over there. Me not tell you no lie. I mean I get no free cake. So So I don't want anybody to think I'm getting free cake. And let me just say this before me even go down on the cake section. Me and Auntie Dana never used to cross road. We never used to play PE. Me don't know nothing about her. She don't have my birth paper. And we never used to run up and down. But me I talk about the cake. So nobody think me and her friend, that's why I talk about cake. Because me don't know her date of birth. The cake tastes really good. The cake have a buzz. The cake, it come like she just stand up in it. Like Jesus just come down and just sprinkle some holy water on the cake. May I tell us the Auntie Dana cake, the Christmas cake, it kick way. And you see the Cyril cake, she the Cyril Christmas cake. And the Cyril Christmas cake, it just a go out with a bag of something. Yeah, the Cyril Christmas cake just rush out. Me not lie. The Cyril Christmas cake what Auntie Dana make every December, November, December, don't know them time there. It just rush right out. It no breaks.
Mad. Love that.
Mad boy, I really want one. Anna, I got promise you have to purchase one and send it from me.
Me say if you not eat that Cyril cake there, you don't have no buzz.
Love that. Jeez.
Alright, Anna, God free of you and Silk Radio because we have to go for the entertainment buzz now and so I just want you to give out back your social media again, how them can get you, how them donate money to you, your Zelle, I always hear talk about your Zelle and our PayPal.
Yeah, watch me man, look like you follow back at me.
Long time man, long time yeah.
Oh yeah, follow me up so. Alright, so guys, I do have a Zelle. My Zelle information is blessingsoftoflow@aol.com. Blessingsoftoflow@aol.com. Please, if you are going to use the Zelle, please leave a note to say who you are going to donate to. If you don't leave a note, I will not know who the donation is for. So again, my Zelle information is blessingsoftoflow@aol.com, and you can contact me on WhatsApp at 1-876-790-2588. You can also find me on Facebook at Blessings of the Flow and Instagram and YouTube at Anna_Anna Blessings. Please, people, me not inbox nobody and beg them the money. Me just come live and talk about the money me beg for the people that want to the program. So please do not send nobody no money what inbox to know. Any problem me have, me just come right on live and ask the money yes so. So don't respond to nobody what inbox you. All of the names, the Blessings of the Flow. I am dying, I need your help now. That is not me. If me are dead, me come back live, come and see me are dead. Right, what's up?
Alright.
Okay, Anna, so big up yourself and I'm glad to pass through Silk Radio in London. Yeah?
Okay, thanks for having me at Silk Radio. Big up yourself, big up all the entertainment crew.
Alright, big up yourself.
Big up, Lady Anna.
Big up.
Okay.
Anna,
Nice speaking to you.
good work now.
Thank you.
Alright, thanks for seeing you here.
Okay, bye.
You can hang up, Anna.
Okay. Hello guys, that was my interview. That was a long interview. I want them to talk to me so long, love. No, sir. You know, women ain't talk to me so long. They have me really long. They have me long on the radio station. Me sit down here, so. Me sit down here, so. And me watch.
Yeah, man, this is Bandolero Pinchers.
Me listen to the interview with Mom J.
Good at
Yeah. And then I never wait so long. I know my time. What a long conversation. Silk Radio. I don't know easy at all. Let me see if nobody over there talking. So me I go listen to Mr. Handsome and Sasha Lee. They have me long for tune, talk the truth. They have me on long with you guys, I'm talking truth. Thank you guys. Remember my name is Lady Anna. Look here now, Lady Anna. My name is Lady Anna, right? So when I just fix up my name, when I not call my name. You understand? Fix up my name. Oh my God, very good interview. Thank you. Mr. Answer come on at 6. That means say as actually I go come on now. So me not hear nothing. Wanna listen to it, you know. Yeah, them have me on for very long. No, you can't call me Anna anymore. Big up Stepper. Big up Stepper in the UK. Big up yourself, Stepper, right? That's all. Big up yourself, Stepper.
Sponsor.
Me have a look at Sasha name now. We don't have to put some respect for my name. We don't know easy. We don't can't get up every day and call me Anna. We don't can't get up every day and call me Anna, so we have to put some respect for my name.
Spilling out, but sure. Alright, go on. Go on, sure.
The entertainment buzz is brought to you by.
When I saw here, Sasha company, and I put respect on my name. I not joke. Yesterday is the program 1 year anniversary, guys, and so. And we are do good.
If you're outside of the UK, don't forget to add +44.
We are doing good. So we not have to put some respect on my name. Lady Anna.
The entertainment buzz brought to you by Skytopper Records.
Lady Anna with the buzz. Thank you so much, Stacey Hilton. Thank you.
Joining me for another week edition of the Entertainment Buzz. It's April 8th, 2021, and we are here live on Silk Radio UK. But don't forget that we're streaming through our partners, Unique Radio, Slam Radio, Vibes Urban Radio, Passion Radio, the Musical Heatwave Radio, Sunny Moods Radio, and over in New York, we have our friends at the English Connection Media.
Someone to see right on the
And
live.
our sponsor this evening is Skytopper Records for the latest in reggae dancehall music. Their number to call is 0790 Don't forget to add +44 790 999 026. And we kick off this evening with Tommy Lee Sparta, aka Uncle Demon. His gun case is not yet over. This is in spite of his sentencing and guilty plea. Yes, remember that plea? Well, news broke yesterday that the illegal firearm found in his possession is linked to 2 murders, and these are high-profile men in society. Yes, high-profile British League Cup boss Ross Fowl and another member of the British League crew, one in particular, which occurred right here in Jamaica. Law enforcement investigators were able to link the firearm murders through ballistic testing using the integrated ballistic identification system of the popular IBS machine. Well, let's say there is more to that story, and we will pick it up next week. DJ Khaled, aka the Yardman, Yardman King, yes, the Yardman and his family, they are Yard, right here in Jamaica, and is said to be in album mode. You know about the new album? Yes, it is coming. Videos were seen all over social media with Khaled and family spending time with Buju Banton. Buju Banton, the Gargamel being his hospitable self. It's a good look. What say you? Jamaican entertainers, Shaggy and Bounty Killer have been recognized among the greats in a list compiled by Billboard magazine of the 100 greatest songs for 2001. As the popular magazine marks the 20th anniversary of songs released in a year, it described as alternately smooth. Shaggy made the list at number 11 with his platinum selling, chart-topping it with Rick Rock You know what that is? It wasn't me. That song never dies. Bounty Killer
I'm
named
gonna
the
put
list
in
at
Homestyle
number
Chicken today.
31. This with his collab, No Doubt. Yes, with No Doubt called Oh
Homestyle
Baby.
Chicken me up today, guys.
So, great things going on there. Well, there is a buzz with the Jamaican
Selector
Prime
in a
Minister
England
Andrew
wants
Holness. This
me.
after he made a statement
You hear that on the radio
that
station on the
music, of
interview
course,
as well?
contributes to
Selector in
what is
England
happening
love
regarding the
marriages and
violence.
what?
Well, you know, the sham, yes,
Are
the
we?
only sham
I can't manage over here.
and persons are surprised, but
Selector in England asked me married if me single or
do you remember that one? Yes, man. He has been saying that for a while. But critics are saying it's not true. What say you? Educators
Yes,
at
ma'am.
the University of West Indies is requesting that research be done to see the correlation between crime and the music. Well, that one is debatable, and I tell you that won't stop here anytime soon.
When did they?
But moving right along, Love and Hip Hop star Safari Samuel's wife, Erica Mena, scooped up a Jamaican surprise when she had dancehall artist Spice and her dancers performed in their backyard by the pool, of course, on the night of April 6th. Well, this was a Jamaican style at its finest. As the backdrop showed a picture of a Jamaica flag with an image of Safari in it. How cute! Well, their marriage has been on shaky grounds in recent times. Many are attributing that to COVID. But when a lady goes out of her way to make her husband special, then that's indeed special, right? On a little sadder note, Bunny Wailer has not been laid to rest.
Yes, my love. This serious.
Certificate was not received due to an unsigned record deal, which was necessary to access funds needed to cover unpaid hospital fees. Bunny Wailer is survived by 13 children. However, since the reggae artist's illness and disappearance of his wife, of course, a risk developed
every time.
his children. Some of
Big
his
up the nice
children
princess Nina,
and
shout
his
out.
set to be manager
Big up yourself, Nina, every time. Right out the song.
as many are
You can't
speculating.
believe?
Well, whatever it is,
I'm
it
not
looks
gonna get
ugly.
volleyball.
The hospital fees are said to
Me
be
have to tell them I'm still
approximately
married.
5 million Jamaican dollars. And the question is
Me have
being
to tell them
asked,
I'm still
is
married.
royalty
Man.
fees, where are they? It is
I
said
can't
that
manage
over
the pressure.
25 million Jamaican dollars were earned by Bunny Wailer Estate
Yes,
since
ma'am.
the start of the year. However,
Tell them I'm still married.
same can't be found.
Lady Anna, them gonna,
once
them
again,
come
as
and
that
still
story
credit come and call me
unfolds,
more.
we will have
They will call me
more
Anna.
for
I said,
you
no, I'm gonna fix
to
it up,
follow
Lady
on.
Anna.
Well,
But Miss Anna.
Many are asking,
Miss Anna, I said,
what's up with
no,
Chronic?
fix it up. It's
haven't
not
seen
Miss
him,
Anna, it's Lady
no
Anna.
new music, nothing, COVID, and we have not been seeing him. Well, it appears that he is back because he appeared heaping praises on the unruly boss, Popcorn, and in an Instagram post, he stated that Popcorn has the craziest melodies in Jamaican music
Yes, mama.
industry. I don't understand where in the cosmos those arrangements of notes are coming from. And he went on in his post to encourage the unruly boss to stay in tune with whatever it is that he is in tune to, because melody and harmony in music is everything. At least we know who Chronic is listening to. It is always good though to see artists supporting each other. We stay cool as Chronic.
I'm telling you this.
On the international scene,
Before I forgot to tell
we
you.
know the
Well, okay, I tell
situation
you if you're not hearing
right now
me
with
good.
DMX.
Come here, something to tell you.
He need all the prayers he can get.
Let me turn on
On Friday
radio station.
night at about 11 p.m., based on his lawyer's account, he
Guys,
had an
want to listen
article.
to this?
Developing story is that he took the
Listen to this.
vaccine
Yes, the truth.
shortly before he
Listen
had
to this, guys.
the heart attack.
Imagine
Well,
say,
we're still waiting
right?
to hear from his lawyer where that
Ladies,
allegation
a long
is
interview
concerned.
turned into
However, this law
interrogation.
is
Listen to this, guys.
fiancé, its children, so many people.
Me don't know why Jamaican
showed up
police.
at the hospital for the prayer vigil, and we say.
Me don't know why Jamaican police, some of them, so terrible
keep him in your prayers.
and
This is
disgusting.
another week over the entertainment buzz.
I don't know
where
why.
it's always
Guess what?
buzzing. I'm your girl Shari, saying thanks for tuning in, but a bigger thank you to our sponsors.
Me want you to tell me if this sound good or this look good. I want to the
Give
police.
them a call for all your musical needs.
The police. I want to the police when you see me on the road. Please never gonna leave me.
Yes, sorry.
Leave me.
Alright, we skip off to the final two. We go for Sasha now.
Alright, them all go with Sasha.
Yeah, he can play a song in between.
Them all go with Sasha.
While we try.
Me not gonna tell them about the police story yet. But them all go with Sasha and want to interview with Sasha Lee.
Like they telling about the vaccine, you know, but
me just want to tell the police them no. Leave me alone on the snoop on the road. Police officers of Jamaica, when you see me on the road, I am a good citizen. I am a good citizen. Me are not troublemaker. Me not walk on trouble nobody. Please, when you see me, when you leave me alone. Okay?
Well, the others are speculations, you know. We hear a lot of allegations, but the official word from his camp is that it was heart attack. And news breaking is that, okay, he recently had
when you see me on the road, police,
but word on the
when
street
you leave me alone, please. Me are not troublemaker.
You know, he has had
ladies, please, when you just send me picture of a show to the police. On the police brother, on the police cousin, on the police husband, on the policeman, dear father. And tell him to leave me alone, him simp on the road. Because I'm a good citizen of Jamaica and I don't give trouble. The social ever come on to your interview, so. I want to hear the interview.
Sorry.
hold on, Shaka.
I want to hear social interview.
Oh.
So, maybe I'll come and tell you about the police story. Different. But me don't want the police to take no set for me. God no. I don't really like it.
He's so humble. That's the
Sasha Lee, ever come on. Go Sasha Lee. Come on, come speak up to them, Sasha Lee, girl.
Preserves life, guiding in all I do.
Please, police, don't leave lady Anna on the sleep on the road.
We trample frustration.
Don't trouble me. Don't give me problem. One police run me down the other day. I'm never get to talk about it.
And go back where they came from. Demonic words perform shall prosper. Yeah, I tell you of your hand is science.
Don't touch the lion farm.
No demonic words performed shall prosper. The wages of blessing is ever living a life. So we keep our meditation in high. We'll weather the storm and put up a fight, cause we can do anything. And should you feel like giving up, let the strength of your ancestors fill your cup. The power of God preserves I and guides in all I do. So leave us and feel me home and go back where they came from. No demonic words perform shall prosper. Yeah, I tell you of your hand the science man come, cause it can't be the lion man. Can't touch a lion.
Oh, guys, you send me some credit, no? Guys, you send me some flow credit for my phone, please.
Sasha, welcome to Silk Radio and the world.
Getting a feedback?
She can hear me?
Sasha?
Yeah.
Hello?
Sasha?
Hello, Sasha.
Yeah. You hearing me?
Yes, I can hear you.
I can
Go
hear
on,
you
welcome
too.
to Silk Radio and the world.
Thank you for having me.
Most definitely.
Okay. Definitely. Shari?
Come
Oh, somebody tell Shari.
Sorry.
Okay.
Hi, Sasha. Welcome to the UK Artists Link Up Show. And you are here with us. Thank you, Shari. We are celebrating you guys for the wonderful work that you've all been doing. And it's really a pleasure. So come back with reason. That's the name of your charity? That's the name of my page, the name of the charity, Right to Life Foundation. Okay, so your charity it's registered. Tell us a little about it. How you got started? It's in the process. We're filing the paperwork to have it registered so that it can be a legitimate entity. How I basically started wasn't by choice. It's not something that I had ever set out to do. I'm echoing. Yes, it's nothing that I had ever. Can you hear me clearly?
Yep, we can hear you loud and clear.
We can hear you. We can hear you clearly.
Okay, great. It's nothing that I had ever set out to do. So basically, I did a video and I was doing lives, just talking about things that were happening in our society, everyday living, right? And at the time, I had just been laid off from my job due to COVID. So I was going through a hard time trying to find self and trying to work through things, right? And I was questioning. I remember praying and questioning God and saying, what is it that you want me to do? What's the path that I'm supposed to walk? So one day I was at church and I was drawn to this lady. She had on two different foot of socks. She definitely knows how. She just looked different, right? And for some reason, I was drawn to her. I kept on watching her the entire service, but she couldn't see me because I was seated behind her, a couple of rows, right? So after church, for some reason, I was lingering. So just as I was about to leave, she came to me and she said, I don't know if you can assist me, but I suffer from clinical depression and I don't have a home. Where I'm living right now, we're unable to pay the rent. She, alongside her 80-year-old mom. And same time, I start laugh because I'm like, God, what is this? What is it that's happening right now, you know? So I just went on my phone and I said, you know what, I'm unable to assist this lady, but if there's anybody, she asked for 500 or 1,000 to buy one sheet of ply, to help make up to buy one sheet of ply. So I just went on my phone and I said, listen, I'm unable, but if there's anybody in a position to assist this lady, please reach out. From asking for that $500 or $1,000, she ended up getting a house, which is a plyboard structure and a concrete bathroom.
Wow.
Pardon me?
No, I'm saying a board structure is very expensive.
No, Mr. Teller said dearer than block and cement. It is no joke, right? No, listen, board house is not dibby something, you know. When you're looking at $3,000 per sheet of ply, let's not talk about the treated 2 to 4.
Wow.
Let's talk about how much pounds of nail you have to buy, and we don't reach the roof as it, which is zinc. Yeah, so when you have to buy 12 lengths or 16 lengths of zinc, it's no joke. But that's basically how I ended up getting started. I still ran from it after that, but when running from it still, I swore blind, you know, I'm not doing charity, I'm not doing a house, I'm not doing any of this. This isn't for me, because I personally don't like camera charity. Personally, that's just me, personally. And, you know, somebody sent me an article, which was in the Star, about this young mother that was living in a dilapidated house with her 2 young children, and she was worried that if a storm was ever to come, they would be left outside. I prayed on it, you know, I didn't want to go. I really didn't want to go, but it didn't leave my spirit. Something kept on saying, you have to go. So I ended up reaching out to her and I called her. When I went to interview her, I actually fell through the floor. Well, it was so bad, but dropped through the floor, right? When I was speaking to her, on the day that I had called her and told her that I'm going to come and visit her the following day after church, she said she was on her way from Halfway Tree. During the video, she revealed that when she went to Halfway Tree, somebody had called her to offer assistance, and the man told her to meet her at the Burger King. When she went there, he gave her $1,000 to buy him a burger and wanted her to go to her with him alongside another gentleman for her to get the help. So those who were reaching out were those who were trying to, solicit her into doing things.
Wow.
That's sad. Upon putting her story out there, philanthropist and CEO of First Union Group of Companies reached out to me and he said to me, Sasha, well, he spoke to me first. I guess he was trying to find out where my mind was. And then he introduced himself and told me his title. And he said, you don't need to collect any donation for this young lady. We will build her a house. She ended up getting a concrete structure. Wow. And during the time of the first week after her video was aired, even though we didn't have to collect donations, person still wanted to send. So we advised them that it wouldn't go towards a structure, but instead it may go towards furniture. So when she moved in with, remember I told you that I went to this lady's house and I fell through the floor. Yeah. When she moved into her house, which was built by First Union Group of Companies, I'm not telling about no dignity house neither. I'm telling about proper house, proper tiling, proper bathroom, proper kitchen. And all she wanted was a plyboard room. She was even willing to take second-hand ply.
Wow.
And when she moved in, I'm telling you, she moved in with a brand new queen-size bed and bedded, brand new bed for the children, chest drawer, whatnot.
Nice.
Bedside table, Posturepedic mattress.
Wow.
So that's basically how my journey got started, and here I am today.
Okay. One question I'm going to ask you, I might not have asked any of the other guests, but Big D had mentioned earlier to them about people having fears about how their resources will be distributed and all of that. What would you say are your values and why people in general should trust you and trust you to carry out the work that you are passionate?
Okay, I didn't hear the first part, but hearing the second part, I think I gathered what you're asking. First of all, I believe in helping people to fish, helping people to catch fish. And that goes for persons who are already catching fish. For those that are not catching but are willing, then I'm willing to work with those persons also. When we collect donations, even though it is not spoken about publicly, and the reason why we don't do that is that persons don't want their names called, but everything is recorded. So if you send $10, you are sent your receipt as to how the $10 was spent. You're also given the option to speak to your recipient. If you ask for the contact number of your recipient, you can also get that. There is no secrecy in how we operate, none whatsoever. It's very much transparent. At all times, I can pull up on receipts.
Oh, okay. Okay, fair enough. Transparency is very important in something like this. But I would consider your program a success. I mean, you're on radio, you're like all over social media. You guys, the work is being done and it is reaching, but how do you as a person define success? And tell us a little about that. And the other part would be where your program is concerned, what makes it successful for you?
What I would define as success the impact, and the footprints that are left behind. That's my definition of success personally. So I don't consider having a program where I'm collecting hundreds of thousands or even millions of success. What I consider success is when you have a child that couldn't read and you're reading. I consider that a success story. Because that child would then impact the next generation.
Nice.
That's my definition of success as well.
Connection is bad.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sacha?
You can't hear it.
Yes, I'm hearing you.
Oh, you can hear me. Is that better?
Oh, you're hearing us? Okay. Cool. My name is Mr. Mighty, out of London, UK, Vibes FM.
Big up.
Welcome to Silk Radio. How are you this evening?
Thank you. I'm well. I'm happy.
All right, then. It's nice to have you here. And you're doing some great work, Sasha. I'm really enjoyed hearing your stories of how you began, and
I'm going to hear Sasha interview right now. No, I couldn't cut out an interview done. No, I'm not going to hear Sasha live. I'm not for one upon there, I don't know who is Sasha. I'm not for this guy.
Really sound.
This year, I think May would have been 1 year since I started.
And I heard you say that you tried to resist it after the first one, and then the second one dropped in on you, and it was just like you was on a roll after that. You just said, you realized this is your calling, this is something you need to do.
Yes, I remember one day somebody sent me a text about a lady. She was sick, and she wanted to sell bleach and so on, right?
Yeah.
Right? Yes. And just based on intentions for her, but there was money in the kitty, because you have person that will send a donation and say, use it where you see fit.
Right.
So I bought her the stuff, and I remember going there, and she said she saw me coming. Like when I went near the woman, like she burst up, and I was like, what? And like I said, this is something that I've been fighting.
Yeah.
So the welcome and so on that I've been getting, I just feel as if it's something that has been placed on my heart, and it's a journey that I have to take on. And it's one that I'm humbled, to be able to take on also.
So one of the things we've asked, I think everybody we've asked, is this what you do full time, or do you work separately? Do you have your own business, family life?
I do work. I don't do charity full time because I don't make any money from it. As in, I don't take any donations from anything.
Talk up. All of them things that you're making money, all of us are making money.
No, I'm saying I personally don't make any money. Doing the charity was one of the brokest time of my life. Because when I'm traveling, I took gas out of my pocket. I pay for my gas. When T-Car is on the road with me, seeing anybody, I pay for lunch. Sometimes we don't even buy lunch.
Yeah.
Right? Like if you send $10 and you said $10 is for. I remember I have a lady on the program. Her name is Miss Rose. Her son is 25 years old. He did a surgery when he was 3 years old, and that surgery left him disabled.
Wow.
And I remember visiting her with Pampers because that's what I was asked for. But when I went and saw the condition, we thought more could be done. And I remember I got a donation to buy him a mattress because he was sleeping on cardboard, right? And when I paid for the mattress from the donations, I think I had about $1,900 leave. And I remember his mother saying she had bought some chicken.
So we bought half a bag of feeding because that's what the money could buy, and I think I had $450 to leave. Now, mind you, I had to leave from my home, drive to buy the mattress, drive to the next location to get the feeding, then I have to go up in a one bush up an orange field here, so where they live, right? I think I had $400 to leave, and I text the donor, and I sent her the Western Union receipt of how much was sent. I sent her the receipts of what was purchased, and I said there's $400 remaining. And she said, the $400 is yours. Use it to buy gas. And I said, you know what, you can't buy gas, but Tika and I will drink 2 bottles of water.
Yeah.
So let it be known, I make no money.
$400.
Most of the times I have to go in my pocket because I don't take money for gas. When we're doing it, we did a chicken dry every recently, 6 family of each and every family. Like I said, we believe in teaching people to fish. Who paid for that? I have to pay the driver. We have to pay for the gas. You know, come from donation. I had a lady sent me.
People don't do better than that.
3 men, 50 chicken and
$400 can't buy gas at Jamaica. You can't send $400 out here and not to buy gas. That's not nice.
And
I'm going to have oil, but it's really not funny. $400 can buy gas?
I want it to be known I don't make money and I don't take money either.
Yeah.
Sasha,
you have a donor that will say Sasha.
Yeah. What area you based?
You're based in where you work, in the location where you...
Linstead and Bagwag, the surrounding communities of Linstead, Bagwag, St. Catherine.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm impressed. I'm not getting to you when you get up. You know what I'm impressed? I like what you stand for, teaching a man to fish. I am in for the whole charity thing, but I have one problem. So many people are so dependent, and there are people who receive and receive and receive. They are dependent. Even continuously, them get out, them get money, and
we are dependent, socially.
Who are even more vulnerable, who need it more.
Right.
When you help somebody to a point, they should be able to carry on in the
right.
That's what I believe.
Right.
Yeah.
One of the best stories so far, as you've said that, Shari, is I had a lady on the chicken drive. She's disabled. One of her foot got damaged when she was 9 years old.
Some people outside them.
So one foot. So I've extended my cube, and now I have enough space for 200 chicken. She said by June, she will want to be raising 500 chicken at a time. And there goes a plan. There is no way you're going to get me continuously giving somebody, giving and giving and giving. That person becomes dependent. And that person then becomes lazy. But when you say to somebody, see a bag of onion here, go and sell it.
Some people outside them. What does money coming from, man?
They'll sell that bag of onion and then they'll buy onion and scallion. And they'll move from there. The ambition is there. Yeah. I'm considering the same person every week. Now, God forbid something happens to me. What will happen with that person? Are they going to find another source? Yes. All of the persons on the program have children. What are they teaching their children? What about the morals? What about the values? If their child continuously sees them just getting and never having to push out, what do you leave that child? What lesson do you leave that child with? Like I said earlier, my definition of success is the footprint that you leave behind you. And that includes teaching.
Okay, Sasha, I'm gonna ask you a multi-question. You remember when you're going through the toll and you say you didn't have any money and you have to pull up and a gentleman help you and pay your toll? It didn't seem back again.
No, I'll tell you about that as well. You know, I don't remember how that gentleman looked because it was a night. It was nighttime, right?
And me being on the toll and leaving my purse at the office. And when I tell you, Mr. X5, Mr. X6, Mr. Benz, Mr. Audi, Mr. all sorts of vehicle, right? And they were all, and baby and all of this. And this man pulled up and he said to me, "Are you alright?" And I said, "No." Before I could even finish what I was about to say, the man said to me, "I have no money." And he said, "Follow behind me." And he paid my toll. I drove up next to him after he had waited for me to go through the toll, I drove up next to him and I said to him, "Thank you." I never asked his name because at the time I was in shock. And something happened, you don't even believe that it happened. Yes. So I said to him, "Thank you so much." I was just grateful in that moment. And I tell you something, that man don't know what he did. I drove for the rest of my drive home, I was singing and I was in disbelief. That man don't know what he did. That man woke up something inside of me that I thought was sleeping. And it was a simple act of kindness that did that. Throughout the years, you're always helping people and then there's nobody there when you need them. And when a stranger came along and opened up that window of kindness to me, I'm telling you, he changed my whole perspective on everything that was taking place in my life. On every single thing that was taking place in my life. That's what that man did for me. I never saw him back, but I'm sure he has felt the prayers.
I think I heard you talking about acts of kindness. I was listening to you. I think a young lady you got a phone call from and she was really distressed. But
she was contemplating suicide.
So distressed that she wanted to commit suicide, exactly. And it was someone who remembers coming across you before in the past. And you asked, one of the main things, I think the first thing you answered was it a good experience? And did you treat her well?
Kind. Yeah.
And then you went on, you were speaking about the kindness and just how important it is to be kind. So that's twice in one day I hear you talking about the kindness with two different stories. It's very interesting.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I tell people all the time, kindness is a gift we can all afford. And even if you can't bless somebody financially, just an encouraging word, just a small compliment. You see your coworker coming, you can say to your coworker, "You look nice today."
Yeah.
You can change that person's entire day.
Yeah.
You can change your entire day. Just be kind to one another. It's not going to affect the balance in your bank account. It's very important to be kind to people. People may not remember your name. They may not even remember your face. But what they'll never forget is the act of kindness. Yeah.
True.
Well, Tasha, you accept kind, right? I know some charities really about the money and stuff. I listen to you speak and I can tell that you are really passionate about what we do and really want to do it. But there are people who will always think otherwise. In spite of your transparency and your integrity being on the line and all of that. When you put all of it together, and add that to the gap that is there in society for people like you, going forward, what kind of difference?
Thank you, Christina.
What is the kind of impact that you want to make in Jamaica, starting from where you are in the rural area of Jamaica?
All right, Mario.
That's a very good question, and I'm happy you asked it. So basically, about the persons who are going to always second guess what I do amongst other persons, I'm okay with that. Because never in life have I ever seen everybody on the same page. You always have to have some that says, yeah.
Wow.
That's the next generation, and that's something I'm very passionate about. So, like I said, I have a reading class in Linstead. Currently has 8 students, and we pay a teacher to teach these students, right? Bring them up to their grade level and give them one-on-one attention.
Over the next 2 years, the goal is to get this reading program started in different areas of St. Catherine, and hopefully in a 5 to 10 year time frame, we can spread it across the island.
Wow.
And that's the impact that I want to make.
Nice.
Not to build houses. You build somebody a house is great. You build somebody a house is great. She was saying something about hello?
Yeah, no, that's why I'm stopped, yeah. What?
Yeah, I was saying, you build somebody a house is great. I've had the experience and it's wonderful. You help somebody start a small business, that's also wonderful. But when you can create change that will affect a whole generation, no, that's a different story. That's a different story, and that's where my mind and my heart is at.
Nice.
When you see being towards early childhood, you're targeting the fundamental years.
Yeah, may I ask Sasha now, Shari, about, you know that African lady, what help Sasha to move
yes.
country? Yeah, she gone back to Ethiopia.
Yes, man. Sierra Leone. She's been home from February. I can't speak too much on that because I have to respect her privacy. But her government is treating her well, and she's, they're going to be doing counseling and so on, because of the traumas that they would have gone through. Yeah. But she is in her homeland. She's happy to be there. Yes, her daughter is there with her. They're both receiving counseling, and from what I've been told, they've gotten a very warm welcome. Yes, I saw the ambassador making reference to it as well, so that's very good. Yes, a happy ending.
Okay, and come back now to the house. That little girl that beg you a house, and like a dolly house, and she get the real house plus the dolly house. You can tell us about that.
Okay, so when I was videoing Jano, that's it, the lady I was talking about that I fell through the floor. Her daughter asked, can build a little house for me? And that's what touched a lot of people. And that's how, First Union Group contacted me, and we had a discussion. And not only did that get the family a real home, but she also got her doll house, a very big one, because I could stand inside of it.
Wow.
And let me tell you something. I had tears. I had literal tears of joy because, growing up, I never had toys. I never had dolly house. Me and my brother, them fling big stone around the banana tree, or we'll go over the orange walk and climb the tree up and eat orange for the day, or we'll have the coconut ox thing, and we'll play cricket. Okay. So when you see a memory such as this one being created for a child that can take her into adulthood, let me tell you something, it is a warm and wonderful feeling. So I am blessed and humbled that I was able to be a part of the experience. I'm so grateful.
Hi Sasha, I'm Lady Excel. I'm in London, UK. How are you?
Hi, I'm well, thank you.
Hi. So it's been really interesting learning about you, and I just wanted to ask about your reasoning. And is that separate to your charity work? Because I notice you speak about different topics and you voice your opinion on things and stuff.
The reasoning is different from the charity work, and you know what? My page was recently reported and taken down. I was actually in the middle of building another page, specific to the reasoning, because I don't want to clash the two.
Right.
So yes, the reasoning is very much different from the charity work. The reasoning is just me basically giving my opinion on how I feel about situations.
Yeah, because I must say, I really respected how you handled the Rose situation, because I was expecting you to say, Rose shouldn't act like that, but you looked at the bigger picture, and you addressed, how people should be living together and encouraging positivity, and what I mean.
Rose, which Rose?
Rose and expert Rose.
Expert. Right.
Yeah. Right. So you know this little situation that Rose was in, and you know you was addressing it and saying that you just get to see the story, and you know as a community and as people who are in a better situation than Rose should not really have been encouraging poor Rose to be, you know,
doing right. You know what? People, oh my God. You know that video. I remember saying in that video that, you know, Mr. Bigger Dog bark and a flea kill it.
yeah.
I remember that being the line where Mr. Big Dog bark and a flea kill it. When you see somebody who is mentally ill or mentally challenged or disabled, you do not take advantage of that person. I'm a firm believer. I'm a firm believer in taking care of those who can't take care of themselves.
Yeah.
Firm believer in it. And I don't believe in exploiting people. Irregardless of it. You know, I've met some people with some sad situations and they said, Sasha, I don't want to go on the camera. And I know if they hit the camera, I know I would go hundreds of thousands of views. I know that for a fact. But I don't believe in exploiting people and their situations. And that's why I was so upset about it. For entertainment.
Yeah.
So it's not everywhere I go and turn on the camera. Because you have to respect what a person is going through and their situation on how they are in life.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm a firm believer in that.
Some people are basically humiliating people in order to give them help. And I can't see how it justified. You know,
I say, and not every help I help. But when a person is in a desperate situation and that's their way out, then they'll take it, and I won't say not to, because everybody has their way of doing things. But my message is, when helping somebody, never believe that the help is from your hand. None of us are that big. Never you look down, God alone sits that high. You're just the vessel. We're just the vessel. And any day we realize that we're just a vessel, then we can do wonderful, wonderful things. When we keep humble in what we're doing, that's the day that we'll achieve true greatness in what we're doing. And instead of exalting ourselves. And it's easy to exalt ourselves because sometimes people in the media will try and put us in that situation. Because I've had people defend me to the point where I've had to ask them to stop. Don't say Sasha is so great, Sasha is so good. Look to your Heavenly Father. Look there. That's where the help truly comes from. I'm nothing but the vessel. It's just that I choose to do the work. But it's greater than I am. It's greater than any one person.
Sure. Big time. Skipper, anything to Sasha? Can you tell me today that you really will want to talk to Sasha? Come on now, Skipper.
Good evening, Sasha.
Hi.
Hiya.
I'm here.
Yeah, that is Skipper. I'm from West Midlands, UK, a place called Wolverhampton, next to Birmingham. And still creative. Big up yourself, Sasha. Let me say, I commend you on what you've been doing. And
thank you.
Me and Dee always lucky for the whole. All I want to put upon that journey. And it's a wonderful thing. And the best part of your thing I like is the teaching part. Where you teach.
Yes, we're starting a school.
Right.
We're starting a class soon enough for adults.
Right, and I remember that you had one of the pupils that you were teaching. You find out that you have a bigger problem because the parents could hardly teach him, so you ended up teaching them as well.
Right.
And yes,
we're starting. We're gonna have a class starting soon for adults who can't read. We're starting with 2 adults at a time. However, they will not be on camera.
Right. So
Shari, we're gonna send one of the SILT team. Shari is in Jamaica. She can come and volunteer as well.
Yeah.
She have a diploma. Shari, you can donate a couple hours there.
That would have been great.
Yeah, tell her, Sasha. She have the light. Tell her.
Yes, I can pass. Yes.
Yes, I'm sure that would be great.
Of course I can.
We're having a small ceremony for the students that are about to finish this batch, where we buy them their ice cream and their pizza and give them their certificates. They can come to that.
Okay, when will that be?
Oh Lord, I'd have to check the calendar. It's about in the next 4 weeks or so.
Okay. There's time. I can plan around.
You'll have time.
Okay, good. But what we're doing is really wonderful. I like the idea that you're prioritizing education, and I know many people don't value education. And where charity is concerned, it's about money, and that is the turn off of the people. We have to invest.
Also, charity not feed me.
Yes. We must invest in our children. They are the future.
Wow.
Most definitely. Most definitely.
Yeah.
What can I ask her something?
No, I asked her before she go about the chicken drive, because she always talk about chicken like
Why?
needs to get so much
I
chicken.
tell you, man, them chicken, why the woman never go out with
Okay.
it?
No, the chicken drive, right? Each person gets 2 chicken and 500 of beef, right? 50 chicken takes 10 bags of beef. So we give you 5 and you find the next 5. So you basically get a start, right? So that's basically the chicken drive. We also have a food drive. I did my first food drive in December, and it was an amazing experience because I've never kept not even a birthday dinner at dinner. But we had a food drive. Originally, we wanted to give to 50 families. We ended up giving to 70 families. And they got, all of them got like a whole of chicken, rice, flour, sugar, mackerel, sardine, baked beans, sausage, beef in tin, oil, sugar, so many stuff I can't tell you off the top of my head. So those are the things that we focus on. Things that will make real change. And we're thinking about doing a piglet drive this year. So we'd like to give 6 farmers, 6 female pigs.
Oh, that's a great idea.
So that they can start off their pigs. We're also looking into buying like layer folds for those who want to go into the egg business.
Bless yourself, Vinette, right? Well, that's why things said. We have to hear what go on.
When you're doing all of this, stuff,
Mr. Handsome, come on next. Come let them a break up.
People like you're from a farming community, so they're in your neck of the woods, and there are so many people. How do you go about doing?
Okay, for the food drive, whoever texted and basically was in need of assistance, but we weren't able to give the assistance that they need. And they spoke about food, we invited them to the food drive. We had a lady as far as Portland, travel to Linstead, right?
Wow.
For the chicken drive, persons would have expressed it before, and that's how the idea came up for the drive.
Oh.
So in selecting people, if you send me a message, you can't send me a message now because the WhatsApp is down. But if you send me a message, and you're in the focus area, and we're able to assist, then we'll arrange the home will be able to do so. We have assisted persons outside of the focus area, but those persons would have been in a real desperate situation. I had a lady reach out one time. I was on the line, right? I'm not baptized, but I wasn't hurt. I'm a firm believer in God. And I was on the line, and we were just
talking, you know, and playing music on my own page, comic for reasons. And she called in and she said, I'm just praying that God will send some food for my son and I soon. Because, you know, I was a prostitute and I don't want to go back to the streets. So he's in the Kingston area in a situation like that. We jumped on it, but it's not all the time. The focus area is really the Bug Walk and Lindsay area. Once you're in that area and you're talking about something that can be done, myself or Tika or Shane or will reach out. Okay. If you have a nice little team together. Yeah, my family. We are very grateful, you know, that you take the opportunity to share with us here on this platform on Celtic Radio. You're going through 8 other radio stations, and we appreciate the work that you're doing, and we want to encourage you to continue, you know, to empower the people in and around your environment and by extension, the world.
Thank you so much.
And you can give out a social media network, how they can get you on Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, and if you have any Zelle or PayPal or...
I don't have Zelle or PayPal, but on Facebook it come Make with Reason, as in double I, not double E. So come Make with Reason with the number 2 at the end, and it's the same thing on Instagram. Comic on YouTube, it's actually on YouTube especially alone, so you can just inbox me there and we can talk. Okay. Okay, can I do a shout out before I go?
Yeah.
I just want to give a big shout out. Sorry for all who get left out right now. I want to say a big shout out to my mommy, to the woman that gave birth to me, mother and father, to the woman who molded me into the person I am today. Mommy,
well proud.
Big up yourself, big up your nice, clean self. My mother said that if only a clean egg. Big up yourself. Big up yourself. My mother.
What was that?
What is your mother's name? Huh? What is her name? Who wants to pick her up? Who tell her name? You can call her Simia.
Simia.
Okay. Simia. Okay. Yes. Big up? Simia. Okay, I know she's proud of her daughter. My mommy.
Big up Simia. All right, Simia.
And your friends them and all your fans them want to get to you. So scale up, man. Go on.
Oh guys, I'm so sorry, the page is down. The old page is down, but the new page, go and follow that Comic for Reason number 2. To my donors, I want to say a big thank you for entrusting me to handle your money. To persons who just send me words of encouragement, thank you for that as well. There are days that I'm very low, and I'll open up the messages and I'll just see somebody leaving me a kind word. Big up on yourself. Like I said, it's not all about financial. To the team, Tika, Shane, Will, big up on yourself, you know, and thank you to my family that's always supporting me. Zuki, Jamar, Shelly, you know, Jessica, my family, that's my backbone right there. So I want to say a big thank you to you guys, and thank you guys for having me.
Anytime.
Okay, Sasha, no problem.
I'm logging later.
I know them lick off all of your page, all of your WhatsApp call, everything they just take away from you, just like that.
Wow. Sandra, Henry, big up yourself. Sandra, Henry, show me what's going on.
I want to say something about that. Some unscrupulous person has been targeting me. They reported my page. I've been doing this for 6 months, and we reached almost 50 subscribers, right? And some unscrupulous person has been targeting me. No, I've never done this for likes or views, and that's something why I'm able to bounce back. Because even though the videos are gone, the likes are gone, the views are gone, such is the same. And the page was never built around controversy, it was built around acts of kindness. And that is still here. Then they went ahead and they decided, I haven't done enough. I've messed with her in Facebook, I've messed with the Instagram, I haven't done enough. So now I'm going to report the WhatsApp. And then, somebody sent 10 masks, 10 really nice masks to my workplace today to give away. And I can't even tell the person thank you because the WhatsApp is gone. Right? I have donations that persons would have told me to do what I want to do with it. I can't contact those persons because that's gone. But to that person, I want to say thank you nonetheless. I am my mother's child. I am my mother pitney. Yeah? And who didn't build me cannot break me. And what God has laid on my heart, I will see it through. Even if I only have 10% following the page, that is enough. When they reported my page, the page went down the Wednesday, and the Thursday, Daniel was moving in her house. I didn't have a live. I didn't have nowhere to go live on, but the act was still being done. We had a little boy and a little girl that was supposed to get killed. We never take no picture, we never have no live, but the act was still being done. We had somebody on the program that was selling his juice and thing, and they robbed him. Social media, because that's where we get the donation. But even without social media, the act will still be done. You cannot break what you didn't build.
Yeah, true.
And I will be coming back 10 times stronger, 100 times better.
Okay. Okay, Sasha. So thank you for coming to Silk Radio, and you're welcome next time.
Anytime.
Anytime.
Thank you. Wonderful job. I want your program. You're doing an awesome job. Pick up yourself. Pick up yourself. You're doing what
Hello? Yeah, what in there? There you go, do. No. Nothing like that. I don't know nothing about that. What happened? What should it for call me and tell me, say? Eh? To do what with her? Eh? So what you gonna do? You could pick her up and then you gonna do with her. So let me ask you what you gonna pick her up and do? You say no no? May I ask you what you gonna pick up and do, and you still can't tell me exactly what you gonna pick up and do? Alright, cool. Alright.
So I have to work, pick up yourself, and I mean,
Alright then, so big up. Bye. You can hang up, Sasha.
Thank you, Sasha.
Bless up, Sasha.
Thank you.
Me tune in later.
Alright, Excel, and what we have next week, Excel, before we go to Miss Handsome, the big man.
So
Shari, who we have next week? Yeah.
next week we have Singer J, we have Petrol the artist, we have Bugle, and we have Baby Boom.
Yeah, people. I'm cooking home style chicken and rice. I'm cooking home style chicken and rice at this moment. Yeah, I'm so much present my phone there. Phone there 29%. My phone there 29%, guys. And Mr. Handsome, I go come on now. To Sasha Lee, big up a nice queen, sir, Sasha Lee. Big up yourself, Sasha Lee. Me did have to make people them listen to your interview and so. Big up yourself, right? Sasha Lee said she not gonna big me but the phone start break up. So we not hear that section and big up there.
Whole new world and Flow is here for you, giving you so many ways to
Big up yourself, alright, Sasha Lee, go and hold them now.
Download the MyFlow app to top up or activate your plan. Top up directly or ask friends or
You could never know say you are the interview. I've met the people in the area. But I've met the people in the area. Keep up the good job, man. We are going to the Linfield. Yeah, Jericho, my place, you know. So big up a nice clean self, Sasha Lee. Me have many people by my side here who are going.
Is it your birthday or you got a special occasion coming up? I've got just the mood and just the food for you. Treat your taste buds and get in touch with Tina's Cakes for some real authentic Caribbean style rum cake, sweet potato cake, puddings, Toto sponge cake, vegan cake and many more. Just make your order for some real authentic family recipes. Just give Tina a call on 07903 723954. That's 07903 723954 or just email tinaair@googlemail.com. Call today and mention the Sunny Moods radio ad and get your discount. Don't wait.
Can never be friends, oh no. Oh no, here I come with love and not hatred. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow I all the days of my life. Envy no one, no wish to be with no evil man. For then comes the day when you'll be whipped by the feathers and
Guys, Mr. Handsome is coming on next. Mina say your name should be United, Anna. Oh my God. Me can't have so much name. Me just have to just take one of the name them.
Surely goodness and mercy shall follow I all the days of my life. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Alright. Here I come with love and not hatred. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow I all the days of my life. Envy no one, no wish to be with no evil man. For then come the day when you'll be whipped by the feathers and live a good children.
Yes, Miss Handsome, welcome to Silk Radio and the World.
Well, good evening, everyone. Silk Radio is in the building. Good evening, how you guys doing?
It look like you want to join with?
Welcome, Mr. Handsome.
Yes, sir, Mr. Handsome.
We are running late, Miss Handsome, but we have to go over time. But we don't have no problem, man. We just have to go through with you because you are the man. And first start, yesterday I see you give Miss Dana 50,000 donate from you and Christine Foundation, yeah?
Oh, yes, we did.
That's so nice. That's awesome.
Shari, yeah?
Okay, Mr. Anthem, it's indeed a pleasure because I know you're going with all the things. But for those who are wondering, we have you as one of our philanthropists because you are a comedian, yes, the actor, the girly. There's so many different characters till you, and you've been doing a lot of things on social media. So we want to get into it. Mr. Anthem, I'm always curious. At what stage in your life you know that you were going to be the special person? You know, you're just different from everybody else. Tell our listeners about that.
A long time we tried to do the right thing. And, as a comedian, as a person that out there, it's like sometimes I go to my bed and I wonder to myself if really me and me. Because when I go back and I listen and I look at some of the stuff that I'm saying, it look like me. It just like I say, then I would do that, I would say that. Well, I guess God makes all of us different.
Yes, He does. Okay, so at what stage you started well, you're going to the comedy part of this thing because a long time me and you around, and you're around for quite a while before.
Yeah, man, I actually started my career as an actor in the early 90s, 1990, but it kicked off in 1991.
Okay.
And then I started off by doing a double, playing a character called Luxie.
Oh.
And then the person that was the original character who played that role was Bad Boy Trevor. He used, being a police officer in the same play, but Trevor was the police in the play, and he didn't show up for one of the performances, and they asked me because I was there at the tire shop sweeping. I was no actor, but I was watching the play and I memorized all the lines. And the amount of crowd that come to the theater, they couldn't cancel it. So they put on the costume on me, and from right there, everything become history.
Look at that. It blossomed. Yep. But you have played many different roles, but I noticed before we even reached to the Mr. Anthem, the girly part just fits like glue. Talk to me about that.
No. And again, being a character girly, that wasn't my character. It wasn't right for me. It was only designed there to say, all right, you're going to do that. But when Ian Reid write the scripts, Pioneer Wire, it was supposed to be the girl who played a gator, playing that role. And no matter how much Ian tried, and we tried to rehearse, the girl couldn't get it the way how Ian wanted the play to be done. And, I always downtown because, I live on the street as a street boy, so I see how the eagle them argue downtown and how they would carry on and sit there and on the inside and everything. And I humiliate them. And coming back at the rehearsal, and I would say to the girls, I say, do it like this. And Ian said, show them this. So thinking probably I tell them, show them. So I get up and I actually make my first entrance when it's a knock on the door. Lorna was supposed to say, who that? I said, nobody but me, girly child. Every person who was at rehearsal put their hand on it. I was like, no, do it again. I think I do that about 3 to 4 times. Because they must say, hold on. How you do that? And then Ian Reid said, and you will play the role. And I was like, are you for real? I said, no, but by then, no male in Jamaica was playing a full female character. They play character as female, but it's like they would have undercover to dress like a female to go do something or to go to a girl. But it was the first person to play a full female character from the beginning to the end. And Ian said, you're the one who's going to do it. And I said, no. And, everybody said, do it, and that's how the character goes.
Yeah, man, me go save your life. Your life not going away. Me go save your life, socially. So when you set up a page, come in, I'm going to say report socially page. They're wicked, man.
No, sweetheart, there was no backlash. Back then, when we were doing play in the early 90s, there was no such thing as being backlash. Nobody don't know nothing about it. I am there playing a character. When I finish the role, I'm coming off a stage, you're seeing me as Lascelles or Chucky. So there was nothing, it's lately people now started to make it seems.
Oh.
So let me ask a question. One of the things that I look on, and I always maintain that, it's okay for those big time actors in England, in Hollywood, in America, and around the world to play a female character, and we go to the movie theater and watch them and say, yo, that's what it was good with that person. But it's okay for them to play a female and get paid. And acting is acting. You can play any kind of character as an actor. It don't determine the person who you are. The dress doesn't determine who I am.
Yeah, but you're born in Jamaica, you know, Jamaica is, you know.
Sir, it has nothing to do with where I'm born. I'm just an actor. That is the role that is not choose to do. I didn't only play girly. I play other characters, but nobody don't see the big boy. They don't see the looksy. They don't see the policeman, but they stigmatize only one character. That's dumb.
Yes, it happened. It happened.
That's
But we keep in the track positive, you know, because there's a lot to your life, and we want to go to this side of you. Me sit down and watch you, my marvel.
What kind of wicked smile that really report Sasha Lee Page? The girl over there is so much good. And the people report the girl Page, me never did know this. At first me I hear it. And since the interview, me I learned so they report Sasha Lee Page and take them her page. Cause me realize I'm not get no ping when she go live again. I always get the ping when she go live. I'm not see no ping, me not hear no ping, nothing at all. No wicked man. You can't smile like this such a good thing on a report them page. Who does that? Dirty Art really can't sit in the room.
Let me be a trendsetter.
Nice. Okay.
But hello? Call up on the next phone. May I listen something on this song? Call back.
Another thing I want to ask you, you have time because still reaching out to God and praying and doing some stuff where me I say, no man, that money I feel something, put my mouth in it, something going on in my mouth.
I have given my life to God. And that I don't there were stories that gave me. I didn't give him my life, he already had it. But I decided I'm going to go draw closer to him. I got baptized in 2014. It's not an easy road as a Christian, you know, but nobody is perfect in God. If you come into God, you have to fight to hold the faith because temptation come left and right. But I hold the faith. Sweetheart, it's something to hold on to. You hear me?
Yeah. Yes. Nice. Mr. Anton, let me tell you how I started watching
yes.
I just saw your video.
She get taxi?
And you were in one with the sister, like if you don't do this.
So I think you never get taxi out there. Yeah, but me ask her if taxi out there, you have to bring her home.
It's sister. Christine.
So if no taxi out there, you can't blame me because me ask you nice and gentle if any taxi out there or not. If you ever check the taxi out there, or you have to bring her home or whatever the case is.
My sister was always in play. And let me speak. I migrated to we're going to get here in 1996. I ran away home as a young youth. I didn't grow up with most of my siblings because all of them was older than me, so they go their separate way. So I didn't know too much about my sister in her adult life. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Again, I was living in the States. So now, when I came to Jamaica in 2001, I came to look for my family. I got married, I bring my wife, I bring my kid, I bring my mother, and I came back to Jamaica. When I reached in Sunshine Square, go up to the bakery that all my family are located. I'm seeing this girl running towards because they told me my sister was sick, but they didn't tell me the intensity, how much she was out there. And I seen this girl run towards me, and she was messed up. Her clothes was dirty. And my sister, remember, I leave Jamaica in 1996. Didn't come back until 2001, so I mean, see my sister 8 years before. So I seen this girl run towards me, and she shouted out LaSalle. And when she said LaSalle, she just run, come and realizes my sister, and I just run and I grip her up and hold her in my arm. And she said, oh, I'm touching her face and everything. And people around was like, look what a man here, oh, this mad woman. My mother-in-law knew who she was, my wife knew who she was, and my daughter. My daughter was about 2 years old at the time, 2 to 3. And my sister seen her, and she was like, what the hell, who is this? I was telling my wife, and she said, that baby is pretty. My wife immediately, as much as my sister was in domestic clothes, my wife immediately turned my daughter over to my sister, and my sister hugged her. What I supposed to do? What I supposed to do? To tell my wife not to give my sister my daughter? No, man, I know her before she was like that. But the fact that I was going back and forth, I sent money, I said do this. But yes, I'm going back and forth, so I didn't know that I would be able to maintain my sister when I come back to Jamaica in 2012. So one day, I went to Montego Bay and I determined that I'm going to find her. And when I seen her, she said she wanted to buy a sandwich, she shared a sandwich, she buy peas and give me peas. But I wanted to take her to the doctor to get her better, but I said, come home with me. Sit down to clean up and then we take you to the doctor for the next day. So my sister slept in my bed. And when she wake up in the morning, my sister stretched and she said, LaSalle. She said, I'm laughing at the first you sleep so good. Sweetheart, my heart dropped. Well, then something in me said, listen to me, I'm taking her to the doctor, but I'm not going to leave her. Because at first she didn't want to sleep into the bed because she said it's too nice, she wants to sleep on the floor or on the couch. I said, no, you are sleeping on the bed. And my sister has lived with me from that moment up until today.
Really?
Well, come see her wash her ears.
Yes.
That was earlier on in the state because she didn't want nobody. She don't want nobody to go in her ear because what happened? She had a chop across her head. A police vehicle hit her and leave her for dead. And take her to the hospital, chew her down and drive away. I don't want to talk about that because something is going on. So you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's not nothing new. It's not nothing new.
Whoa. At the time I started to leave, I watch it over and over, and the video was long on the phone, and watch it and starting again. And me, like, my heart melted. Just the tenderness and the love, the compassion, everything. It just remind me, it just take me back to a place. It really, really brought me to somewhere. So, you know, we bless each other in different ways, and sometimes it's the little things, you know? The little things, those are the intangibles. We can't buy those things.
Excel.
Hello, greetings, Mr. Handsome. I'm Lady Excel in London, UK.
Hi, Lady Excel in London, UK. Can I get a cup of tea?
Yes, milk with 2 sugar.
You know just what I like.
So I was looking at an interesting video of yourself on YouTube, and you was training for a boxing match, a celebrity boxing match.
Oh, no. Sport Max. You never watch it on Sport Max?
I didn't see the actual match, but I'd like to hear more about it.
Well, all right. So what we have done with that, this kind of events is popping up in Jamaica, and there's a lot of young persons wanting to be a part of the boxing and the kick fighting. But the job is not out there for them, the resource not out there, so they are stuck not doing anything. So the gentleman named Andrew Mullen came up with the idea of asking me if I could MC the match for him. And I said, yo, better than that. Put me in one of the fights. He was like, no, how old are you? And I tell him my age, 51. He said, no, we can't put you to fight against anybody. Now, I called two persons that always work alongside with me. I called Phil Roy and Dr. Phil, and I called Flawless Ray Entertainment. I know she listened. Big up Flawless Ray. I big up Dr. Phil. And I said, what do you think about me in a match? At first, Florida was like, we're going to fight in match. And I explained the situation. So what we did with that, all of the fighters that was on the ticket, they get case they touch. And whatever muscle I use my expertise and Flawless and Phil Roy to push people to buy a ticket for $20. Whatever we make, every person walk away, even if their gas money or a $5,000 or $10,000. And they turn around and call us and say, thank you. Because if it wasn't for you, this person wouldn't be calling and say, I see it in a fight. They are getting highlighted now. So that's the reason why I come up and say, put me in it, because I know a lot of persons would be interested to be in this handsome fight.
So you don't have a history?
Even though the boy told me, what kind of sweet I've been fight for the fight? The boy put me on the mouth.
And you know Mr. Handsome in that. You can't take that up in a mouth.
So that's why I floor him. That's why I have to win that fight. I'm not going to win the Warriors. You know,
knock him out.
You know. Okay, I end up don't want to fight.
Go on, Big D.
Knock him
No,
out.
K-Nasty just text me and ask me how Mr. Handsome get that name, Mr. Handsome. Okay, if you seen character of Mr. Handsome, trust me, he's one of the most handsomest man on planet. So I'm saying that's why he's charming. You're talking to Lascelles, you're not talking to Mr. Handsome, you're talking to Lascelles. No. So it's the charm, the charisma, and the looks, because he had this look at the hair off his head pushed back. So that's why he get the name, Mr. Handsome.
But you can send to Mr. Handsome, like we talk to him for a minute.
Yes, sir.
Opal, you're there everywhere. Opal and Valerie Henry, you're there for Mr. Handsome on the over here, so. You know there everywhere, nothing I'm missing now. You know there for Mr. Handsome on the over here, so Opal, I see you. And me I watch Mr. Handsome on live. And I play it over here, so.
I didn't build a house for a lady in St. Catherine. I helped to build a house for a lady in Harrison Town in Ocho Rios. The house in question in St. Catherine, it was a lady that she deaf and she have her son. Somebody asked me to help. So in the process of me helping, there was some things come up with the lady. You know, I listen to most of the person that do charity, and a lot of persons kind of don't understand, and I wouldn't say ungrateful. They have mental problem, and they will throw people off. And it is hard for me to continue to ask people for money to put into something that the person is grateful for, the person does not. You know, I would have said, you know, grateful for what somebody has done for the Black Lily.
Valerie Henry, me see over Mr. Handsome.
100.
Yeah.
50 something.
We're no busy man.
And $50 and something. So what I do, I get them bed, I get them, everybody who goes on my line, I got beds for them, I got stove for them, I get most of the stuff that they want. And then I turn the money over, and then I leave. I don't, for my charity, I don't collect money and hand out money to anybody. That's not what I do. Food is what I do. So I move on. How do I do the house in Harrison Town? I get a call from the We Believe, because I'm a part of the We Believe, and Prince Hall, and said, this lady that we know, house has burned down. She had one bedroom, a bathroom outside, she had a kitchen, and everything at her kitchen, they burned. Go get her chicken. Everything. So they asked me to help. And I threw it out on my platform and I started to get persons to donate. And this woman ended up with a 2-bedroom apartment, bathroom inside, living room inside, kitchen inside, and everything. Then I moved.
So, Mr. Hanson, you've revealed your age. We now know that you're 51, and if we look on YouTube, we would verify your age. And you recently celebrated your birthday.
Yes, I did.
How was it? The celebration.
Thank you,
How was
Valerie Henry.
Listen, last year I planned a birthday party. It was supposed to be one of the biggest birthday party. I have IT. I have Dazan was the MC. I have Christopher Dean was part. I have Lemon was supposed to be there. I have so many persons was coming in for the birthday. People was even flying down for the birthday party. But the COVID come and it stopped it. Everything was just gone. And thanks to Mr. Marlin in the UK, you got myself, I know she's listening. I want to tell a little bit more about her as one of my donors who live in the UK. And so this year, I said my daughter live with me now. I'm her kids. My sister live with me. My nephew played a couple of times. And my niece, and her 2 kids live with me. So I said, I invite some people over. I invite Dr. Phil at the school and some food and eat. But trust me, it turned out to be something spectacular. I couldn't want it much better. Trust me.
And your suit was amazing. Have you got your personal tailor or your personal dresser?
Oh, you want to see the suit? You want to see the suit with the guy, right?
The suit was amazing.
No. Actually, the suit that I wear is, I get it from a lady away in Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? And something of that takeaway. It's when you bless and highly favor, that's when you return blessing.
So who styles Mr. Hanson? Who dresses Mr. Hanson?
Oh no, I always dress myself. Even when I'm playing girly, even when I play the character girly, I do my everything. One person, I remember when I was living in Brooklyn, and a person come over and say, oh, they're getting somebody to do my makeup and put on eyelash. I said, put on eyelash for what? Put on nails for what? We don't want no eyelash, we don't want no nails. We just put on the wig them, whether they lean to the side. I am just playing a character. When me put on nails and eyelash for? We don't need all those accessories. You don't need that, brother. Something done. I remember one time I went to one theater and I do the character girly. And some man coming at the theater and the man them say, that boy then called me all sort of crazy creature because I was playing the character and I played well. And they sit right there and say, they want to sit because they want to know if I'm showing skill out of the character. You see, when they play done, me pass 3 months in the theater, still I look for girly. And somebody said to them, say girly, and then come over and say, you play girly? And I say, yeah man, I mean just play the role. Some of them say, well the vice gone. With the attitude, with it, we say, sir, you leave. If you want to find him, go backstage and say the scene because I'm sure him to say, he done, the play finished.
Anything, Skipper, anything for Miss Handsome?
I just want to ask about your love affair with Ton Cornmeal. With Ton Cornmeal. Ton Cornmeal.
Ton Cornmeal, man. But Ton Cornmeal, Miss Handsome. Ton Cornmeal, a British girl that
Listen. See me, Ton Cornmeal are something that we grow up on. back in my parish or anywhere in Jamaica. You know, some person was like, they don't eat that because of the dog food. Listen, when you put your coconut milk in it, when you put your peas or you put your peanut in it and you put your all nice, trust me. It's amazing food. It's good food. And you can eat some corn with steamed fish. You can eat it with whatever you want to eat it with.
You can eat it with chicken foot as well.
Of course. Yeah. No, you show the chicken foot one side. You have the turn cornmeal. You share the turn cornmeal right there. You put your chicken foot on it, whether you want brown stew it, whether you want curry. You eat it with anything. You eat it with tin mackerel, you eat it with dirty gal. You know the tin mackerel and dirty gal are the same. You eat it with sardine, bully beef, anything.
No, but Mr. Anson, when you say bully beef now with that England, I don't think she understands what you have to know. So you have to
Corn beef. I know what bully beef is. You're so rude. Yeah, corn beef. Okay.
So rude.
So rude.
Charlie. Oh my God. Maybe I tell you, but go back to
Guys, me a cook.
The charity way.
Yeah.
So Mr. Anson, how did you start doing the actual charity, you know, the chicken giving out and the food parcels and stuff? How did that come about?
So
charity start from home and charity start
big Easter bug of fly around.
About 32 years ago. And I never know that was charity. I ladies fuck out the whole of the blood and give her a business. Not even go say a charity that. A lady came to me and she said to me, Mr. Handsome, she needed some blood because she was anemic and her
Thank you so much, Mina.
because of my puppy. She lives in the UK right now and her name is Donna. And she said, Mr. Handsome, I really
Thank you so much, Mina. Thank you.
And they call me Lastella Chucky. And I went and I put my hand down and they draw the whole heap of blood in it out of me and they give it to the lady and her baby survived. Up until this woman tell me anytime she see me. So I started there. Living on the streets and as a street boy, we was doing charity. We was helping each other, giving each other food and things. But the charity come about when I start off with the We Believe. And I have to, when you're doing an interview, you gotta keep it real. Yeah. You can't sugarcoat some. I started off with We Believe, and we put on the date.
That is Zanza indeed. We Believe is Zanza or Zanza.
No, the We Believe is four of us. Me, Prince Hall, and Philroy. So it's a combination of young men. But we have two sides to it. We have the charity and we have the concert. So Prince Hall and Zazan is mostly doing charity right now. But when we started out, there wasn't too much charity that we was doing. We built one house out of it. So, you know, we kind of did hold off for a little bit because, you know, it was hard getting money to come to the charity. I remember I get some, long before that, I went to the UK in 2018. When I went to the UK, what? Excuse me?
2018.
We don't understand the word. 2001?
18.
You were British accent.
2008. So it's not 2018, it's 2018.
There you go.
We started 18.
Big up yourself, Veronica.
When I went here, I was blessed. I remember I went to a church in the UK and I went to do, they called me and said they're doing family day. And they asked me to come and they're going to give me a love offering. Anyways, I got love offering in Jamaica before and the love offering wasn't, if you could have tell them, say that they couldn't pay my bus fare, but never mind. So when I went and I performed and I felt some CD in the church and people were just saying, oh my God, we love your performance, because I made them laugh because after that because when I leave, they gave me an envelope.
Yeah.
You know, when people give you envelope, you fully same time because they might embarrass.
True.
Me wait until we go home, then me pull the envelope. When I pull that envelope, I see £500 in the envelope. Sir, me never do nothing.
Yeah.
What I did, I immediately called the lady that invited me to the Sunday. I said, Miss, I got an envelope with some money in there. I am asking you if you're sure it is mine because it's a lot of money. She said, how much is in it, Mr. Handsome? I said, £500. The woman turned to me and said, that is for you. You did a good job. Mama? No. They said, all right, we're going to start buying stuff now to buy food. People can food, come flipper. They can basmati rice, come give
Yo.
They can all kind of things come give me. So when I come to Jamaica, I hooked up with Kingsley. Shipping. I mean, Kingsley become friend. And he said, Mr. Handsome, I will send out all the barrels for you for free. Only clear them when you go to Jamaica. So when I come home, I have 4 barrels. I give my family some stuff. I give some people in the neighbor some stuff. And I decided, said, now I'm going to fuck some care package and start to give them out in the community. Me and Zazan cook food, and that was in 2018 when I come back. Me and Zazan started to cook food now, and we start to give it out, and we go on home and we start to serve food. So, as I said before, the we believe it kind of opened off a little bit. Then I said, I got more barrels, and I said, I started it up. Then he would see what I was doing and said, oh, Mr. Handsome, I'm sending you a little $50 to go towards there. And then in no time, the food package just get out of control. Everybody is asking me if they can help me there. So I am never going to lie if I don't have to and ask anybody for anything.
Mr. Handsome, who share you locate where you work for? Who share you base? St. Ann. Okay, so everybody
money sent.
Money.
So okay. So that near Sasha in base then. Miss okay, everybody.
If I'm coming from Kingston, I have to pass the Livingston. I have to pass the Livingston to go there, but I've never met this lady before. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of persons that doing charity that you don't know who they are.
But I want you to meet her still. Same like how you meet Miss Dana. Go and meet her, a young girl trying and do her thing and use the big man in the business. So go and meet her one day still.
Let me tell you something. And this is what I can say loud. Everybody, you see, as I said before, I listen to all the persons that you interview. And, you know, a lot of some of them said that some person take charity and they sir, let me explain something to you. If a person send me $100 and next one send me $50, you say that $50 come, and when it come, we need money to gas my man up. We are going to use some money out of that $50 to buy gas because we don't get gas money.
Right.
Me not work all lunch. Because I have food in my yard, and if me I go give somebody some good food, one out of that 20 food after me.
Okay.
Come in and give me the whole I eat one, me I leave one in the car, one and Christine come with me, one for Christine, one for me.
Right.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Alright, so the listener
I have to give somebody something to eat.
And you drop down both.
Same so.
Anything we cook.
But one time me cook for the homeless. When me cook for the homeless, me eat my food. When me cook for the homeless, sometimes when they eat, when me a share, and sometimes when time me a leave now, when they drive, and me eat my food. When me cook, me eat. Me not kind of food or feed no homeless. And me not hungry. Me eat my food and me cook. Cause me cook the food in my kitchen and a proper food me cook.
Oh my God, I was just about to ask you because my girlfriend said it changed. Oh goodness.
Charity of people who have billions of dollars and then come in and then use the billions of dollars and write it off as tax right now because they don't get it back.
Yeah.
So what we do, we don't do charity. I don't do charity. I do a goodwill program. I help person who, unfortunately, I don't really have the money to put up to do as much as I wanted to. So, and a lot of time why I like to put.
Me not really, when me cook for the homeless, I do not leave any food at home. Me not left no food in my pot. Me not left no food in my yard. But me full my belly when me go up on the road. Me have to eat and full my belly. Me have to eat first. Me eat when they eat, and if Lexi there, Lexi eat too. And anybody else that come on the road with me and they want food, them eat too. We have to eat. And me cook the food, me eat. I mean, full up my belly.
Come here, you watch them a lot, you know. Sharon, really watch it for joke, 1 and 2.
Boy, big up yourself, Miss Handsome.
And people here.
Again, remember, not all of us have as much time on your hand and on our hands like you. And sometimes these lives are going on. I have to put Mr. Handsome over and I'm a seat on the phone and I drive and I do a million and one things. And then I call.
No, I know that. That's why I did the same thing. I just tell me and skip and more watch Mr. Handsome. So
yeah, man, watch them, man.
We watch Mr. Handsome while the other ladies who came on, Mr. familiar with them like that. They tell you what is the reason why I start watching Mr. Handsome because of the scene. So all of them are doing prayer and him took my morning time. We usually worship with him. It's just this, you know, me get so busy in the morning or sometimes late on. Me tune in to him, man.
Storm surge is fine.
Eh?
No, Mr. Handsome, I do a good work in his reconnection.
And there is something, you see, when somebody genuinely, it makes it more relatable and it resonates more. Yeah?
Mr. Handsome, no go downtown, go feed the poor down there, and go down there after, you know.
Yeah, I see him. I tell you, and I mean,
Is that a connection problem? Yeah, man, connection problem, but at least the program I finish now still, so. So Mr. Handsome, how much food and how much donation you get to when you go down? Oh. And then I might be my driver or something.
no, can I have a call it, no?
It wouldn't make sense. You feel that?
Okay.
Them tobacco can't stand for true. Anytime me cook food, once me cook food, me eat food. When me have food to give out, me buy my grocery at supermarket and me bag up the food them and me give out the food them to who's supposed to get the food them. Cause me go to supermarket and shop and buy my own grocery. But when me cook food in my pot of my house, me eat. Sorry, me eat. Me eat my food. Well, me buy food stuff, they give out and package them out and give them out. Cause me go to supermarket to buy what me want. You understand?
I have my own Miss Donna too. So I have Miss Donna. So Miss Donna, aka Miss Darling, who live in the UK, she adopt Christine.
Oh.
That woman adopt Christine. I mean, literally, if Christine's sick, this woman cry. I hear her. She have never seen Christine in person, but by seeing, all right, let me show you something. You see the van that I'm driving, the Lexus van, is that woman buy me the Lexus van to make sure Christine has something to go to the doctor every time she goes to the doctor.
Wow.
And all right, one day I was coming from somewhere and my radiator blew out and I went live and I was telling, my friends, I said, want to stop on the road. Miss Darling called me and said to me, I like what you're doing. And let me tell you something that this woman tried me with. And she said, I am going to get you something, go and look for something. And sometimes, a lot of times, people might tell you something and it never come true. Because one man tell me and say I spend with $200. I know the man in the Western Union line, 3 people in front of him 2 years ago. I know them the 2 people that can't come out. So I remember when I met Christine and I wanted to build a little room for her in Montego Bay, and the lady called me and I didn't know who the woman was. When, you hear me?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
The woman called me and said to me, Mr. Handsome, I'm going to send you money. Help Christine to build the house. I'll get the plywood there. They say, okay. She asked her niece to send the money. When her niece sent the money, I see, the only thing I remember I see is $50. It's 1 5 and 1 0. Brother, I don't see nothing else. So, when I went and I said, I went to where to send the money, to collect the money, and the person then started asking me, what is this money for? And they said, oh, we're going to put this $50 and ask me what is $50 for? The lady said, no. Do you know how much money you collecting? I said, let me see the paper. When we look at the paper, I say, we need them, shove it down.
Need them.
You understand what I'm saying? So I say, hold up. Then the woman, you know, get the body, you know. The woman text me again. I went to do a concert with Christine and myself, and some young person put on the concert, and the price what I charged them, they couldn't even pay me. I did the concert and tell them, at least give me $20,000. They couldn't even find that. I went live and I was talking about it. I get a call from the same lady and said to me, said, I am going to send you the remainder of the money that these young people owe you. And I'm sending each one of them $20,000 of money to buy clothes to come to your birthday party. No. Remember, I know, them young people don't know so they get no money for them, you know. I could have gone in this woman money, take out $5,000 for each one of them. I take every dollar what she sent to me and give it to them. It's like an angel watching me. And let me see how you're going to work it. Anytime this woman gives me money, until then I didn't know how much money she gave me. And she said, I'm giving you on behalf of your foundation and Christian Foundation to give this woman the help. Somebody called and said, oh, until then I don't need it. Me get it the year to help them kids there, and that me get it back.
But why them a fight that woman so Miss Handsome and Miss Dana do so much good work?
Let me tell you something, brother. You see people, you see we as somebody more. Me can declare every shoes me get, every pants me get, every drawers me get. I'm proud of that.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. You see, there's a lady called Flawless Ring. And she have Flawless, and I want you to subscribe to her channel, Flawless Ring Entertainment. She advised me, Flawless Rain Entertainment. She become our friends for many years. And a lot of person might say, every minute you talk about Flawless. When I came to Jamaica in 2012, brother, we try my best to get on with different production. Everybody turned me down. Flawless become my friend. He become Zazan's friend. He become everybody's friend that are around us. You see when me broke, young believe Flawless say, oh, Lascelle, me go send you $200, go to the Western Union and go pick up. He come out of the line because he get it. So all the kindness that she showed me before me start get 1,000 people, before me start get 2,000 people who watch me, she was there when I get 200, when I get 100. So me, gratitude is a must.
Remember where I come from.
Sweetheart, I have never thrown a stone behind me. Everybody me can't help, you know. Do you know that do you know that people send me barrel with food and with Pampers to give out? Me not pack barrel, me not pack bags out that I can give my sister them. Me not give them out of my own pocket because they give me the gift. You see, one of the things that I realize with people, you see, when you start to give your family member, the first thing they're going to say, hey, get married with your people, and think I don't give sister and brother there.
Yeah.
Me don't want to do that. They don't give me figure them. The woman become, when our
nephew, and God rest the young man's soul, our nephew passed away recently, and we do a tribute for our nephew. And she said, Lestelle, I wanted to remember my nephew by starting up a charity foundation. And that's the reason why she linked with mine. She said, whatever time you're doing something and you need my help,
all about him.
I'm there. Do you know what crown set aside for this woman? A lady who take care of Christine, a lady that take care of Christine, she washed the Christine, cook for Christine went before my daughter and Christine's daughter come
Phone
around.
battery, so
And
there's
this lady house
nothing.
burned down to the ground.
My phone battery is at 12%.
Because the love that I have for
I'm
Christine,
staying on the live
I'm
only
going to
5 more
She sent me
minutes.
200,000 to give the woman to buy furniture and fix my car house. Plus what I put out of my own pocket to help this woman.
So the chicken them are going out. The chicken them finish.
Alright. The chicken business now. We start this as a hobby or as a joke. Me say me go do the chicken and if me don't get them sell, me go eat them. Or me have, you know the word you can use. You can can chicken like we have can pork, can beef, and then something. Me go get one barrel, kill them, put them in it and throw salt on them so they cure. If me don't get them sell. And let me tell you, man, I don't know, but it just went ballistic. People from all over is calling in ordering chicken. So we have some young one getting ready to kill them the next 3 weeks from now. But we have some order that I couldn't met the order, and I didn't want it to get anybody else's chicken. So those persons is getting chicken first. They call the handsome chicken.
Okay.
A true man,
Yes,
alright, Opal is an all-rounder. My phone battery one charge it through me now have no portable charger. I have to go buy one portable charger. And guys, I need some phone card on my flow phone, please. When I send some phone cards for me from my phone, please. Okay? Send me some credit on my phone, guys. Please and thank you.
Yeah, we come to that.
Okay.
Time for me to go build and email you now.
Come to you with that.
Come and don't cook.
Anything else?
I think that's a wrap. Really?
Shari? Nothing else?
Mr. Handsome, there's always a lot to say. I will not even get to talk about in time of foreign and all. Mr. Handsome, we're going to have to bring you back because I really enjoyed it with you, okay?
Skipper?
I was asleep.
Skipper?
I smell in the studio asleep.
Yeah, so Mr. Handsome, give
me not hear the snore, guys.
If you have any Zelle or PayPal, how them can donate money to
Hear
charity
them.
and
Somebody in the studio asleep. Skipper asleep.
Let me give you my
Hear them.
my thing is let me find it. Give me a break, let me cover
Why Skipper asleep in the studio? No, sir.
Skipper.
The man asleep.
Alright, so they can call me and then I give this them. Alright? But let me tell you my Facebook thing. You can and they can go my morning devotion.
I could have never made asleep. I could have never made do my interview on the pan live and him asleep. You must be mad. I would have called him back and say I'm cuss and go and bad. Skipper asleep. You don't get the man really in a studio at England asleep pan live and I can ask me if me married. Ratted. Somebody a joker. I could have never been the he come from me come for like the man just want to sleep. True me say me so married the man just want to sleep. He look like he take it to heart. Skipper take it to heart. Man asleep. No, it's not safe.
You can log on to you can follow me now on YouTube on Mr. Handsome blog.
Yeah.
Alright, so
the man asleep here there.
Yeah.
Ratted.
Mr. Handsome, so thank you for pass through Sync Radio and the world and listen.
That's how this man behave.
So as
The pan live studio sleep.
Down in the
Yeah, man. You see, I don't discuss the death.
I'm going like my red
The
dress.
death of my daughter. There's a lot of things that make
gee.
like a whole book.
It's not sound safe.
I know.
and say hi to Christine.
Yeah, man, I'll tell Christine, right? I'm tell us that we do the live because we know we couldn't get no internet.
Oh, Pat, leave me alone now. But the man so like me when me asleep and live. I interview the man in an interview, he should have asleep.
Alright then, so we now hold you up no more. So just big up yourself, Mr. Handsome, and next time, yeah?
Yeah. Thank you so much for having me still, Radio.
Yeah, man, big up yourself, man.
Definitely next time.
No, sir.
Alright, gotcha.
Yeah, man, hang up, yeah.
We can't believe.
There's I knew it wasn't going to be able to done in one interview.
I know.
I really wanted to ask him about his wife and his daughter as well, you know.
Yeah,
Because I noticed I watched a couple of videos and I didn't see them in there.
Man asleep.
I wanted to ask him now that they passed. So sad.
Yeah, boy. I'll Sasha brother pass as well. But you know, sometimes when you have the interview, Mr. Mighty, the time run out and before I think this program jump back, I'm gonna analyze something still, cause I keep on going over time. You look like the 3 hours too much. And Skipper asleep, Excel gone, Kevin gone, you know. So, but we get through it tonight still. So we have to just pick up ourselves. So next week.
Oh no, me shocked. I am shocked because I cannot believe the Skipper really asleep.
We have Bugle and
Jay. Look at the radio.
Boom, baby boom, and I'm petrol.
No matter how much hours. Look here, sir. I cannot believe me really listen to the interview when Mr. Handsome talk and Skipper really asleep. Didn't this man really asleep like my red dress? No, sir. I have to leave a voice note here. Please just send it over to the next corner of the studio. Because me can't believe that Skipper really asleep when Skipper supposed to take part in the interview. No, sir. This serious. Skipper they just snore. I go up corner, I go up hill. Like him a chat far. I can't believe it. No, sir. The man are dangerous. The man are just snore. Wicked snore too. Oh my God. Wow. Thank you so much, Mina. Yes, my information for my Zelle is blessingsoftheflow@aol.com. Yes, that is my Zelle information. But I saw you put up my number there, so I pin it. But I'm gonna come off the live now, though. All right, guys. Big up on yourself. I'm gonna love you guys and leave you guys right now. I'm going to love you guys and leave you guys right now. Big up on yourself. Take care of a nice, clean self. And please remember, guys, to spread love message as you go along your way. And your living will not be in vain. Have a great night.